My fellow Americans and autists who voted for Trump, it's your boy Dank Brandon here. Well, here's a joke for you. What do Willie Brown and the 2024 presidential election have in common? Kamala Harris blew both of them. I shouldn't have said that.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
I'm sorry. No, 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 no. Why?
It's all right. It's all right. I feel that way too. It's all right. We feel that way together, okay? Let it out. Let it out.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm so pissed off! Fuck! 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 God damn it!
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
Itty bitty titties and a ball. Itty bitty titties and a ball.
Kaya, please just fucking go, but just stop.
You deserve whatever suffering could possibly come to you. If you are a Republican and try to start any of that kind of nonsense with me in person, you will lose your life.
And just now, Elon Musk did a German World War II salute.
Last night, I was at Benihana with my girlfriend, and the server said, "What about you, sir?" Her heart steps in, says, "Actually, that's ma'am."
Good writing, Diane. It's a lot like a great cup of coffee. When it's made right, it just warms you from the inside out.
You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Which podcasts are you listening to? Which accounts are you subscribing to? I'm interested, like genuinely.
We'll give you a moment to do some introductions, but before we do that, guys, hoist them if you got them. Let's give a toast to the inauguration of our 47th president. In fact, what may soon become the God Emperor, Donald J. Trump. Throw him back, gang.
Cheers.
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 Yeah. Sorry about you being Canadian, Beck.
Silent Hill F was made for women.
That's why Airbag likes it so much. True.
And I see you, Hypno. Hypno says that's gay. Smash AT. What the fuck? I
It's sleeping with McDuggan's body pillow.
Look. This is the way I think about McDuggan's. Is
I'm straight, but sometimes in Dragon Age Inquisition, I got in a relationship with one of the male characters.
If you turn the lights off, you don't know what kind of hole it is. It doesn't matter. You just shut the lights off, and everyone's the same. True.
I think Jay just got a clip right there.
Well, Jay, she's a prized journalist.
Oh, is she?
Well, I mean, she hasn't won any awards, but she's been nominated. So...
like Yote.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. She's the Yote of journalism.
Of journalism, indeed.
Woke, gay, and doesn't win shit. Excellent.
Anyway, thank you, Destructive Disc, by the way. I appreciate you. And I appreciate everybody. Anyway, so let's get back to the super chats. So let me see. We got JayViper with a 2. I never. I didn't even see this super. I didn't even read the super chat. I'm over here fucking going off right now, and this super chat is on screen the entire time. Holy shit. This is the best $2 you ever spent. This shit's up the entire time. Yeah, this is your pile of poop face moment, like Jaffe. That is great.
People are rising up, the legends here tonight. Crowd going wild under bright pixel lights. His blue eyes are glowing and he's always ready to fight. He's got the killer skills to make the woke completely combust in flames. Throws down the hard truth bombs they hate, but the base trust his game. Keeper, commander, relief, mouse clicks precise in his command. He plays the field like a pro and leaves every opponent on reprimand. Heartbeats racing fast, the screens are lighting up and glowing wild. Legend fully loading, no one's ever gonna slow him down. Our king's on the throne now, wearing the ultimate crown. JayViper is awesome, so awesome. He's so good looking, it's true. Crowds in total love, wear it all. Hearts all shaking hard, keep shaking. Go Jay, go Jay, go. He's unstoppable, unstoppable. King of the game, no doubt, no doubt. Viper's ruling now, let's shout. JayViper, JayViper, hands up. Yeah, he's phenomenal. How is this possible? Blue eyes shining bright like a vast endless pixel sky at night. Gaming reflexes razor sharp, his instincts never miss the fight. He's the ultimate joystick legend, mastering every single controller. Keyboard king, reigning supreme, every move of nation. JayViper is awesome, so awesome. He's so good looking, it's true. Crowds in total love, wear it all. Hearts all shaking hard, keep shaking. Go Jay, go Jay, go. He's unstoppable, unstoppable. King of the game, no doubt, no doubt. Viper's ruling now, let's shout. JayViper, JayViper, hands up. Yeah, he's phenomenal, phenomenal. From shooters to RPG campaigns, he dominates every game. Tweets go viral, woke rage rising, busted slate. He beat the game. JayViper is awesome. It's so true. He's so good looking. We love him. Crowds in total love. He's so fun. Hearts all shaking hard.
What's up, everybody? I hope you've had a great week. It is, in fact, Saturday. A very rare Saturday stream is being had right now. So you're in for a treat. Now, hopefully, all the notifications go out and people start seeing it. It's, being consistent has worked very well. The stream has been doing incredible. And I appreciate everyone for always finding the stream. And I do appreciate you. But here it is Saturday, an off day. I don't know how it's going to work. I hope people see it. I do hope people see it and come and chill and have a good time. In any case, we will be going over many things, regardless if there's 1 or 100 people in here, because there's plenty to cover. Yes, indeed. And as you can see, we've got the bazookas on full display because Knight's Path apparently has bazookas. And it's making people melt down. It's kind of weird how this is happening, but it continues to happen. And we will continue to point it out. You missed the others? Well, I didn't stream yesterday. I went out yesterday. Usually I would be live on Friday, but me and the wife got invited out with some friends. They were like, hey, let's go to dinner at this speakeasy. It ended up being like, it doesn't even have a sign. There's no sign. There's just a little finger at the front where you actually have to walk around into the back and enter through the back. Very, very cozy, dark. I walked in and I could not see. It was so dark in that place, but the food was good. The drinks were great. Hanging out with friends was great. Then we went bar hopping for a little bit. Had a great time. It was really, really good time last night, but I'm back here with a stream today that I owe you all. And hopefully, we can have a game stream after, because I do believe we're going to be playing Species Unknown. I do believe that's going to happen. If it's not that, I'll do Tainted Grail or something else. So I've been playing a little bit of the Gears multiplayer beta. I don't know who else out there has jumped in. I do believe it's just included with Game Pass, but I pre-ordered it so I could play it on Steam, because I just wanted to see how the integration, all that shit works. Plus, here's how it works, folks. You don't have to buy shit. Go ahead and pre-order Gears of War E-Day on Steam. Play the beta, and then return it. You can play it for 45 hours or however many hours, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Beta time does not count towards, your return. It's a beta that unlocks from the pre-order, and you can just play it as much as you want. You can return it. That's how betas work with pre-orders on Steam. You are not locked in just because you played more than 2 hours. It doesn't count at all. Beta time does not count. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna jump in. I want to see how it goes. I might end up just playing it through Game Pass at the end. I may very well return it. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me. But so far, I feel like the controls are really good. I feel like the enemies are good. Like the AI seems solid. It seems it's doing a good job. Trying to So I've been playing the siege mode. So I feel like the AI does a good job trying to get around you. It had 25,000 people on Steam. The beta did. Pretty good, because that has to be pre-orders. It's the only way. And by the way, E-Day keeps being top 10, top 12 daily on global top sellers on Steam. So it's moving copies right now, which is interesting to see that it's doing that well. It doesn't release till October. So it may have something to do with the fact that the beta is live and people want to jump in the beta, and they do. But if that's the case, I would think there'd be even more people in the beta. So I just think people are just buying the game. I don't know. It's pretty big, though. Pretty big download. It has pretty minimal customization right now, anyway. In the beta, you can choose your characters per class. You can choose it's Marquez, Dom, Reyes, and the chick, or your custom one, which is a male or female, by the way, just gear grunt. But they both look the same because the armor is the same, male or female with gears. But so far, it's been pretty good. I've liked it, and the weapons feel really good. I don't know, the whole vibe feels good. The size of the game feels good. When you're in there, the enemy size, and there's a large enemy, you deal with I've fought some corpses already. The speed of the game feels good. Blitz is a nice quick jump in, whereas the full Horde Siege mode, it's about 30 or so minutes, and you have more to do. It seems good. I've not done regular Horde, and I don't want to. It's literally a fucking 50 to an hour thing. Like I said, I'm not interested in Horde mode. But yeah, anyway, that's been my Gears of War E-Day experience so far. What else I got going on? Well, I mean, I think that's pretty much it. Hold on just a second. Had to dad real quick. Had to dad. But let's see who's here, ladies and gentlemen. We do have Roadkill over on Rumble. I see you, buddy. Thank you very much for coming on over and chilling with us today and keeping those numbers on Rumble. If anyone here can bring up an extra stream, if you're on YouTube, if you don't mind going over to Rumble, pressing play, and having it go at least, and just being in two places at once, I'd super appreciate it. Okay, because it does help a lot. Rumble needs like a few people in the chat in order for it to like be registered in any way, shape, or form, and for people to actually see it. And then like once 5 people are there, now literally every time I've ever done this, it works. Like if people actually go there and are just there, then people from Rumble will just that are new will actually see the stream. Whereas if it's like 2 people, it doesn't work. It just doesn't go anywhere. It's so weird. Rumble's so strange. I don't understand Rumble at all, but that's what I've noticed. So if you don't mind opening up that Rumble link and just having that going at the same time, I'd super appreciate it. But if you can't, you can't. I know if you're on mobile and shit like that, you can't. It's fine. I'd rather you just be on YouTube. But if you can do both, do Rumble and YouTube. That makes sense? I think that makes great sense. The people in the chat, I see you, but before we do, Entreri, what's going on? I think I said it right. And Commando Kodiak as well, jumping over to Rumble. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. We are on a 10 stream tier streak too. I mean, this is great. I love seeing the 10 digit come up. We are here. Let's go for lucky number 11. If we can do it here, tier 1, we'll be live again with some games, and we've been doing it for 10 in a row, baby. I love it. Appreciate that. Yes, so let's see if we can do it. I'd love it. We've got Knight's Path game in the motherfucking chat. What's up, Knight's Path? This is a game, of course, we have covered this many times. There's been all sorts of little updates and then like controversies because they dare post an attractive woman NPC. The fucking horror, right? The horror of it all. How dare they? They're so misogynistic to dare post something like this. Oh my gosh. It's horrific. It's so scary. Oh my God. People melt down all the time. They're like, why are her boobs out? Why? I mean, the other one was fully covered and they still melted down. Now they're melting down because boobs out. Oh my God. What's going on? My God. What's up, Slay? Good to see you. But yes, we'll be talking about that. There's quite a few things to cover with the Knight's Path thing. It'll be great to see you out there. But yes, over on Rumble, quick shout out. We got Slay every game over there. We've got Entreri, Commando Kodiak, and Roadkill, and myself as well. Thank you guys very much for bumping those numbers over there and chatting. I see you are you are unique, Slay. You are. And we of course have Serpentine Daily is here, loving the thumbnail as well. Thank you very much. We've got Killer J telling us what he loves in his mouth, and that is wieners. We love to see it. Good to see it. Artemis is here. Viper Bytes, please assemble. I would appreciate it. And we've got John Oxiles talking about nice bazongas. People are a big fan of the thumbnail. Just saying, a big fan. I mean, so am I. I'm a huge fan of Veronica. I do believe that's her name, Veronica. Yes, I think so. We've got Commando Kodiak up in the house. What's going on? Saying, what's the story of that Twitch ceremony? I don't know. I don't know what ceremony we're talking about. Yikes. You have to fill me in. John Oxal is asking Knight's Path. Waiting for the game. Hope it will be great. Me too. I think it's 2027 or something like that. It's a ways off still. It's kind of early. It might even be past that. It might even be a 2028 game. I don't know. But I believe the last thing they said is they thought it was like, well, I don't want to say. It's 2027. I'm pretty sure. But we'll see what happens. We do have Killer J stuck in night shift. I'm sorry, man. Or he has worked the night shift. Now he's tired. It's a very sad time. It's very tough. My hat's off to you, my friend. Yeah, he doesn't know. Gotcha. My intro to my... In your intro, you're at some Twitch ceremony. Oh. You're talking about... Okay. No, so I guess you could say it's a ceremony. So that was actually the roast of Spamfish. The guy who was sitting in the chair is Spamfish. He was a OG creator on Twitch. And every single TwitchCon... Well, I think that was the first official roast. So I was one of the people who were part of the roast, so I roasted him. It was like 5 of us roasting this one guy. And I knew him for years and years, so I got him pretty good. But yeah, so that's what that's from. It's from the roast of Spamfish. And it was great. And there was so many people there. So we were in a big auditorium. So this is at a live place. Like, the place is packed. And it's a big one. It's the biggest stage they had. So it's the biggest stage with the biggest audience. And I'm telling you, the entire thing was full. It was much wider than the stage, and it went way back. There was probably 1,500 to 2,000 people in that room. Not to mention the fact that it was live streamed on Twitch. And the first TwitchCon, that was the first TwitchCon. So it was a pretty big deal. The only bad thing about the first TwitchCon is it was in San Francisco. And that place stinks. It fucking stinks. Terrible. But outside of that, once you were inside, it was fine. It was actually a good time. It was great. This was before Twitch was an extremely problematic, shitty place. It wasn't so bad. It was funny because back then, YouTube Gaming, YouTube Gaming was trying to get going, and they had no direction, but they showed up at TwitchCon trying to basically snipe people. Right, you know what I mean? Where they're trying to get them to come to YouTube Gaming, and everyone was just like laughing at that because it was pathetic, bro. It was so fucking pathetic. It was pretty bad. So everyone just kind of laughed at them and talked about them, and then Twitch just got worse and worse, and then people started going to YouTube to do actual streaming. So yeah, it's not the Yav. I don't remember the name of the place, but yes, it was San Francisco. Yeah, pretty stinky. In fact, like, I remember being woken up many times very early morning before the sun came up because homeless people were just screaming outside, just yelling, just screaming. They just wanted to hear their voices bouncing off of the freaking the buildings or something. It was horrible. The air conditioning was not great. I remember that. The air conditioning was not that good. Yeah, it was a whole situation. But yeah, we got Valkyria Winter over there on Rumble. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for coming on in here. We appreciate you for finding a seat and putting your butt inside that seat. We do appreciate that quite a bit. I see my Rumble is being glitchy and stupid. Let me go ahead and refresh it for me, because what is it doing? Yeah, I can't see like the likes or anything. Yes, over there on Rumble, if you could like the stream, please. It was showing 0. It's not 0. Okay. I just want to be clear. It was not 0. It was, in fact, 4. Let's get more likes. We got plenty of people over there. Plenty of people over there. Let's like the stream. I'd appreciate it. Food at time with whips and coffee. Let's go. Hell, fucking whips? Hold on. Whips? I don't know if I can get behind this. This might be a bannable offense. But okay, good to see you. Double stream watch. This is the way. Thank you very much for double stream watching. I appreciate you. So, I think that's everybody. We have no pre-stream party crashers. So, I think the only thing to do, I mean, this is a little scary that we have to do this already, but it's time to get on the struggle bus. Because this is a struggle bus stream on a Saturday. Because I don't stream on Saturdays, so, damn.
Destination! Tier 1 full set! Through the fence, through the gate. Sorry, mate, no time to wait. Past the mailbox, past the shed. Nearly landed on the neighbor's head. Every super chat gets us near. We're gonna hit tier 1 this year. It's a struggle bus, full set, no brakes. We're chasing tier 1, whatever it takes. Crash the barn, flatten the sign. One more super chat, we'll cross that line. It's a struggle bus. Go, go,
Let's refuel this bitch. We have to get to tier 1.
Tier 1. 200 meters. We're almost there.
That is the situation. We are officially on the struggle bus today. Makes you want to play Fallout? I know, right? It's a pretty good trailer. Shout out to Kyle for the struggle bus. I kind of want to redo it a little bit, but I also like the grittiness of it. 2 people driving, you don't, yes, why do you think it's such a struggle bus? They're fighting over, they don't know which way they're going, they're driving left and right, it's a mess, it's a disaster. It's shit. He actually sent me another version that wasn't so gritty, but it was kind of funnier in places because it was me and Smash. For some reason, we were drinking coffee, and the coffee kept disappearing. We drive, and then we just lift up our hands, and it'd be coffee. We just always had coffee cups in our hands, and it's like spilling everywhere. But I feel like this one, the grittiness, I like the grittiness of it. I liked both, but I couldn't mix them together. They wouldn't make sense. So there it is. We got that struggle bus. There we go. Boom. Yes, sir. Yes, fucking sir. You know what I need is I need a tier 1. I need a tier 1 celebration. And I think it should be us destroying the struggle bus or crashing the struggle bus or defeating it in some way, shape, or form. You know what? I think I get some ideas. Yeah, I think I get some ideas. I think I have to adjust the struggle bus video so the struggle bus turns into a monster that we're fighting. And then if we hit tier 1, we can slay the struggle bus monster. Does this make sense? I feel like that would be pretty good. Like, so we could have like a 30-second to a minute like song something for tier 1. It would be us beating the struggle bus, even if we're not struggle busing that day. I think that's. I don't have any tier celebrations. Maybe that's something we have to add to the show. Maybe that's a thing. Anyway, yeah, let's get to the stuff. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to point out that Breathe Edge, Survive in Outer Space, is completely free right now on Steam, and I believe it's free for a little while longer. Little wire? Did I say that? A little while longer? So anyway, this is it right here. I've already owned it, so I don't even get to get it for free. I already paid for it or something. I forget how I got it. But it is free on Steam. It's pretty nice little game. I played a little bit of it. It's got some quirky humor, but the gameplay is basically you're stranded in space. You're trying to get this place fixed so you can leave. Okay. In fact, we'll just go ahead and read it. Together with your immortal chicken, discover the truth behind your sudden spaceship crash. Craft tools, pilot vehicles, and even control space stations to survive and explore the wreckage. And I think the idea is to get the wreckage moving or getting on something to get out of there and escaping. And well, I'll go ahead. Let's just play this real quick. And we don't have the sound going to the correct place as always. I love starting streams like this. This is how I roll. There we go. Let's do it. Yeah, so you're trying to get home. Yep. So you have to figure out what's going on and get shit together and leave. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is it doing? It looks like it was laying tofu. Yeah, I believe this was on Xbox Game Pass. Might even still be, I'm not sure. But it's free now. I'll link it in chat. Okay, there we go. It's actually a pretty solid trailer, too. Pretty solid fucking trailer. Yeah, so let me go ahead and drop you guys that link. I believe it's right here. There it is. Boom. We'll give that to Rumble as well. If you guys want to go get yourself a free game, there it is. Right there. And with that, I believe the reason it's free is to get a little bit of hype for Breathe Edge 2, which is slated to release August 31st, 2026. So this one is one that's been on my wish list. We checked this out a while back, but I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of people here that weren't here that day. So let's check out the trailer for Breathe Edge 2. Why not? The chicken has returned. Clearly. Oh, okay, so you're like smashing shit apart to get pieces out. Oh, this is definitely more advanced than the first one.
Diagnostic initiated.
I don't know, you know what? I don't know if doing this was such a good idea. Wait a second. He is going to touch the sharp thing with his spacesuit. If you punch even the tiniest hole, you're done. You don't do that, you dope. You fucking dope. What are you doing? You're gonna kill yourself. Uh-oh. You built something evil. Uh-oh. Oh, this is some goofy-ass aliens, though.
That wasn't me.
Huh. Okay, so it's early access August 31st. All right, so it's not going 1.0.
That is not the kind of buddy party you're supposed to work out.
Okay. All right. So let's look at this then. All right, so here just some photos. Bazookas. We got some more bazookas. There we go. Yeah, so there's obviously some like this is pretty interesting. If this is how the blueprint works, like you go and figure out what these parts are, or there's something here, that is an interesting way, or that's just what the blueprint looks like, and it's just pretty obvious how you build it. I don't know. We'll have to see how that works. It looks interesting. Get a little pod action, and we're right back. But bazookas! We got some goddamn bazookas in this game. Yeah, damn it. Yeah, so anyway, coming soon to early access. If you're interested, I did drop I dropped the other link, and obviously you can get there from here. So there you go. Pop it on your wish list if it looks like something you're interested in. Boom. Bam! Look at this. I gave you guys a free game. Then I gave you a sneak peek at the next in that line of games. Only here on JayViper Stream do you get this kind of treatment, like your stars. Okay? Only here. Yeah, you find spare parts and make stuff. Yep. It'd be interesting to see, like, if you can swap out pieces to, shit, that zombie game, not Dead or Alive. You know exactly what I'm talking about, where you can make, like, a chainsaw pole and all that stuff. That one. Dead or Alive? It's something or Alive 3? Shit. Anyway, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Dead by Daylight? No, not Dead by Daylight. Not Zomboid. Zomboid's good, though. Yeah, that's another one. It's, oh, dude. It's something or Alive? Alive, Dead, zombie game you can make weapons. It's Dying Light. Dead Rising. Dead Rising! It's that one. Yes, Dead Rising. There we go. You guys got it. Dead Rising. Dude, I couldn't remember the fucking name, dude. It was killing me. Killing me! All right. Control Resonant. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, we have some footage of Control Resonant. We've seen the footage. We've talked about the footage. And I've said, oh, the footage looks good. However, the main protagonist looks like a loser, okay? Yeah. We are old. Memory, I don't know. But yeah, so let's go ahead and check it out, though. This is 13 minutes of exclusive footage. Let's see. what I'm saying? Like him specifically, he's pretty, meh. Oh, it's a walking sim. So with this one, like, we've seen a little bit of gameplay, but it was pretty minimal. And you could, like, change things so you're walking on the side of buildings and stuff.
My brain don't know what it is. It's not good.
I can't imagine this is actually a walking simulator, dude. They're just walking to show you the city. I'm pretty sure this is a run and beat 'em up. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's run a little. Yeah, they're just like, look at the city. Look at that. Yeah, no. Get moving.
You're not heading into the evac zone subway, are you?
Yes.
Oh.
Is this Arc Raiders?
Just.
Why are we going to a
watch yourself.
subway?
Zoe.
All right. We've been monitoring 911 calls. There's a pretty disturbing one from around there. And since you asked...
Hello? Hello? Is anyone there?
Why is there no one in the subway, then,
subway.
if there's people?
I think there's a train. It's following me. I need help. Someone needs to lure it away. God, it's coming! Ah!
Signal was lost.
Oh,
before
that
the
sounded
train stopped.
awful. What game is this? This is called Control Resonant. This is the new control that's coming out.
Like I said, watch your step.
Let's make sure the graphics are HD. This is HD. I feel like it's crap for some reason. They're capture duct. Yeah, the acting was not great in that. See, we can walk. See how you can walk on walls and shit. That's a lot of trains, bro. That's a lot of. There's a lot of trains going on. Okay. So what is changing the world to flip? Is he doing that himself? Alright, he did something to him to stun it. He took some damage there. He's barely touched this thing. He's breaking shield, or see the yellow bar going down? Up? The yellow bar's going up. Oh shit, okay. He just shoved something directly through it and then used some power to blow up another enemy that was walking over there. Gotta beat that next train. Yeah. Dude, I would like them to stop skipping around so much. It's making it kind of hard to tell what the hell's going on. There must be a lot of dead time walking. There's a lot of walking between action, huh? At least in this zone. He just pulled that in like a lightsaber, bro. Taking care of the ads before whatever this thing. It just threw a mine at him. Decent finishers, though. I like the finishers so far. But there's two of these things. He just turned that thing into a hammer. He just powered up. He's got a giant hammer now. There's another creature behind him. He turned into a sword. Hammer. Okay, there's the hammer attack. Now we can get that. Okay, nope. Now we just can get on it and stab it to death with the finisher. Smashed that from above. Barely hurt it. Did more damage on the direct attack than the stealth attack of the squad. Alright, you got a little sprint through there to not get hurt. He's got like it's kind of like a battle axe right there. That finisher again, okay. You see them flipping through the weapons? So there's something you do to flip through the weapons. It must be D-pad.
It's like There's an earthquake.
I don't see a spot where it's selected, because the bottom left, right here, what I'm covering is just the health.
Wasn't the earthquake. It was a paperclip falling off the desk.
Well, we found the train problem. How's this gonna work? Oh, okay. And then we're just dropping? How do we know where we need to go? Yeah, like, how do we know where we're actually going? Are we just trying to get down there to that blue stuff? I think that is pretty much the case. Because with a world like this, you need some direction. You need to know where the fuck you're going, dude. He just crushed that thing out of the sky. He took no damage from whatever that poison was. Got a nice push there. There's a lot on the screen, though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff covering your screen a lot of times. You see what I'm saying? Even there, when you turn, all that stuff's all in your face. It looks interesting. The combat looks interesting.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, no, I'm glad it's gameplay, too, yeah.
Bad and worse.
Is he in a Tesseract? I have no idea what he's doing, dude. He went into its subway, but then it turned into some kind of other realm kind of thing. He's an altered world event, Alan Wake universe. Yeah, he has that dimension being. He does. He just talked to it. Are we gonna murder this guy? He's homeless. We should kill him.
Jesse.
Oh, maybe we'll just talk to him.
Something's
Never mind.
coming, Dylan. I'm trying to
would've
stop
killed
it,
it.
locking the doors. I have to do it alone. It's not safe.
I thought you woke me up to help.
I woke you up so you could run. No, you need to go back, Dylan.
He's not looking too good. I'll be
Is
honest.
he still here? I can't tell.
I'm with you.
Yeah, that's Jesse. That's his sister. Yeah.
I can work with this. The cracks are coming. We're running out of time.
There's a lot of walking.
Don't forget. I can't forget.
Okay, so he's gonna warp to this side. Yep, he's gonna turn the world. Okay. It's an interesting concept, turning the world, but I wonder how fluid it is when you're playing. Like, is it very clear what to do sometimes, or you just do it on a whim? I mean, this is more of a linear mission, whereas open world, you know, you can walk up buildings and shit. The boob tube is taking her brains.
It's like you were with me. Sealing the door with me. This can't happen again. You need to stay away. This place, it...
Whoops.
What's that saying? You can't unscramble an egg.
Jesse! I'll find you again.
And he's just gonna faint?
You know something about my connection to Jesse, don't you? How do I get it back? How can I find her again? Did you hear me?
All right, so this is your ranking up. You get so you, okay. It's what the hell? This fainting thing. Is he going in and out of dimension? We're back in the trains, baby. We gotta get back out of here. This is a pretty cool looking area, though. It's pretty neat. I like the different trains going different ways. Some are upside down. Wait, do it right through the train. Don't be afraid. Go through the train. That absolutely obliterated that dude. I think he's missing, or is it blocking? Kind of hard to tell. All right, get a little dodge parry kind of thing there. There's a hammer. Yeah, that thing's not taking damage right there. You see that? I can't tell if it's blocking or what's happening. Because it's just a round, weird-looking thing. Maybe it just has armor that's inherent to it. Yeah, see? It's that yellow... I don't understand the yellow bar entirely yet. Could be like a stamina bar or something like that. Or an armor bar. But these are taking it. Taking damage no matter what's up with the bar. He's poisoned, dude. He's got very low health now. He took a decent amount of damage off some kind of poison or acid or whatever. Okay, just jump to it. Back through the trains. Yeah, let's wait for that train. You know it's coming. You know it's coming. Okay, so now he's walking on the side, right? He's walking on the wall. Yeah, it does seem like you can just hop on pretty much anything and it turns the world. I mean, that's the way it looks anyway. What the hell, like, you know what I mean? Now he's walking sideways in this thing. There's a random-ass door. What's this? Fast travel door. Okay. Okay, so that was the mission. I mean, the mission itself, like, the fighting the enemies seems very basic. It's more like the traversal. And the area they just showed didn't really show a good mix of the traversal while fighting. Which is something that, like, the original trailer at least showcased. But this mission seems pretty linear. I don't know, that didn't do a lot for me, but I will say that the fighting looked pretty fluid. But the traversal, hard to tell. But I like the train area. So there's some good design behind some of it, but I don't know how I really feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it. Like what, dude? It's a little late for that. I don't think so. What time is it? Dude, you have to go to bed soon. It's 8:50, not 8. Hold on. No. Just a sec, guys. Be right back. Gonna help the kiddo.
No more agendas in our quests and scenes. Keep it real, we don't want obscene. The modern audience doesn't buy your trash. Cater to us and we'll give you cash. Loaded screens with politics, what a tragedy. Characters feel hollow, missing chemistry. We used to conquer worlds, now we wonder why. Gay Japan, a gay samurai. Go woke, go broke, got nothing to gain. DEI gaming driving us insane. We just want good games, no compromise. Bring back the fun, don't need disguise. Used to spend nights in a boss fight's glow. Now how its narratives are just a social show. While you explore dungeons, not your manifesto. We play all week with the real hero. Give us badass fights, don't be lazy. Instead you give us sweet baby characters we love, not on your agenda. Stop the campaign, it's time to remember why we picked up the controller back then. We want good games, not ugly Harley Quinn. You gaslight us like we're the bad guys. Your journalists love to spread your lies. We're supposed to fear you like you're the court. You make dropping down Steam charts look like a sport. Go woke, go broke, got nothing to gain. DEI gaming driving us insane. We just want good games, no compromise. Bring back the fun, don't need disguise. Go woke, go broke, got nothing to gain. DEI gaming driving us insane. We just want good games, no compromise. Bring back the fun.
Don't need disguise at all. Shout out to me for writing that song and making it come to life in Suno. Many, many years ago. It was like that's like a 2-year-old song now. It's crazy how long Suno's been around, but that was a good one. What's up, Void? Good to see you, my friend. I hope you are doing great. Lloyd Christmas also joining us as well during the last little bit there. Appreciate you. We've got, let's see, I think that was the last control thing. Yes, so that was it for control, but yeah, so it looks like in control, but melee focus instead of shooting. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty much it. It is very different. It's just a different control because it's the brother now. I mean, right? I mean, that's pretty much, it's the brother. Boyd asking, what's the current streak? The current streak, we are at 10, and we are currently on the struggle bus at this very moment. We're in the struggle bus. We're tier 0 on the struggle bus, getting through this Saturday. Saturday's not a normal day to stream, and I believe we are directly up against Hypnocast right now, which is that's a killer. That's a killer. Oh no, Saturday Night Hypnosis. I mean, yeah, that's even worse. But which I need to get back on. I need to get back on the show. I do. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, EA is thinking of selling BioWare, according to industry insider Mike Shaw. They should absolutely do this. We've been talking about this since Veilguard, before Veilguard even released, that they need to get rid of it. So the report says EA is looking to reduce costs after its recent Saudi-led acquisition, and BioWare could be one of the studios considered for sale. EA cannot be trusted, even one little bit, and it's time to drop them. Okay, they can't be trusted with BioWare because they do not oversee properly. So getting rid of them is great. Now I've seen some ideas being floated around. I don't remember if I picked any up. Yeah, I didn't open any, but I saw people saying Larian. I don't know if Larian is where I would put them. Larian could do it, but with BioWare's sale goes Mass Effect, right? So Dragon Age, I could see Larian doing something with that, but Dragon Age is so similar to Baldur's Gate in like what they would end up doing with it that I don't think that's really I don't think that would be a good place for it. I would like to see them go to Saber Interactive or Owlcat Games. Like those two places I think would be the most beneficial for both Mass Effect and Dragon Age. And no matter where it goes, the place who gets it has to have the balls to decanonize Veilguard. You have to decanonize it completely, or you end up decanonizing or you just decanonize everything, right? And you start the Dragon Age story again. For me, if I was going to get BioWare, I would re-release Mass Effect in some way, shape, or form, truly redo them and make them modern in some way, but not touch the story and make sure everyone's attractive. And then I would also do a complete remaster of Dragon Age 1. That would have to happen right away with no censorship, none. But I mean, I don't know if they'll end up actually doing it. So Dragon Age probably isn't worth much at this point in time because of what they've done to it and how long it's been since Inquisition, which was such a huge seller for them. But Mass Effect is. And Mass Effect is well underway. So I wonder if they would wait to sell or if they would really just sell IPs. For me, the way I would do it, I would just start selling IPs, not necessarily BioWare. I mean, I think I would want to hold on to BioWare for Mass Effect, and I'd try to go find a place for Dragon Age to live. You could get something for it, and go ahead and give it to somewhere that would actually be beneficial. And I think Owlcat Games or Saber Interactive would find a good way to put some love into that. But I don't think it's worth a lot. I think they damaged the brand so bad with this terrible game. And it was bad. Ladies and gentlemen, I played the game. It was awful. The game was awful. The fact you can't even control your friends, right? Which is not Dragon Age. It's one thing if like it's you make a game and you have like helpers and they don't control, right? And I think what game was it? Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy was like this, where you controlled your person and you gave them like commands and they did their thing. But Dragon Age was all about you being able to switch back and forth, and you take people and you'd be able to control them, and your guy would do his own thing while you're controlling someone else. And they just took it away. They just changed it. It's like they didn't know what Dragon Age was anymore, and they just changed it on a whim. Let's just change how Dragon Age works completely. Oh, and at the same time, we're going to make all the characters insufferable. Okay, Balara insufferable. Tash completely insufferable, disgusting creature that shouldn't be in there. They gotta do something with it. You just take it, and I think Owlcat Games would be a great change for this because they're so good at like the top down, like what is it called, the 2.5D or whatever, the angled down like control. They're so good at those types of games and making fantastic games like that. Rogue Trader, incredible. Like if they took Dragon Age and just kind of went back to that formula with it, I think they would do a great job with it. Anyway, I would like them to get it. But we'll see. This is just a report. We shall see. So what they could do is just make a remake and just fix it. So I don't trust any Western developers to do any remakes. We saw what happened, right, with Halo Campaign Evolved. That's a remake or remaster that they just shit the bed. And then we've seen other remakes where they get them and they keep all the bugs too. They don't actually fix the game. They just kind of slap a coat of paint and just throw it out, right? And then you see remakes like Dragon Quest, Dragon Warrior, right? Where they redo them, and I think they do a pretty good job at it, but then they charge $70 fucking dollars. It's just like, has there anyone done it right outside of Legacy of Kain? Right? Has anyone else, Soul Reaver, Legacy of Kain? Anyone else? Anyone else done it right? I don't think so. I don't know. It's super frustrating. Like, I always want, like people talk about Chrono Trigger. Oh, I want a Chrono Trigger remake. I do too, but I also don't because I kind of know how it would go and it would be bad. They'd find a way to make someone gay or something like that. They would destroy the story, hurt the lore, you censor something somewhere. It would just happen for no good reason. So it's just like, meh. I'm just a control freak. I'm a big control freak. True. You hope BioWare stays woke. They don't deserve forgiveness nor redemption. Don't forget, they want to indoctrinate the youth and hate you. No, agreed. Which is like, you could say you want them to stay woke. I just want them all to get fired. This is why I'm saying move the IPs. BioWare themselves are pretty cooked because of who they have there. Without major layoffs, moving the company and having other people work there that aren't the people that are there now, you're just going to keep doing the same thing and making the same mistake. Whereas like with Microsoft, I do feel like they're trying to correct this. It's going to take time. We've seen the layoffs. We've seen who they've laid off. It's kind of seemed like the right people. But these places are so full, there's probably plenty of them left. I don't know. So whenever we talk about good companion games, you always go to games like Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, or some of the old X-Men Legends, and they did a really good job in all these to either make players feel like the companions were there, but not useless. Yeah, they did a good job, and really the old Dragon Age games, they were great, phenomenal, and Mass Effect too. Mass Effect, the companions were helpful. You could command them, or you could take them over. Larian did a good job too with freaking Baldur's Gate 3. There's very good companions there when you play single player. But a lot of places just don't get it right. We've got Exodus coming out. That has companions. We've seen some gameplay of it. It looks like they're doing a pretty good job. It's going to be one of those things where you don't take them over, I don't think you can be them, and they're commanded. So, as long as they can die, right? Remember that with Veilguard? Your companions were invincible? They're invincible companions. That's just so stupid. And I feel like they were invincible companions because, one, you couldn't take them over and they decided not to. And two, their NPC AI was terrible. And your NPC companions also did next to no damage. So what are they even there for? It was such a cop-out. They had no idea what they were doing. What's that? No, not today. A team game for streams like Backrooms and Mime Assist for the stream. Shift at midnight. Shift at midnight? Oh. All my chat just loaded. Why does this happen? I really hate it. You already played Shift at midnight? You feel it feels alright? You don't know if I could play a group play with it? It's free to play it though. Chrono Trigger will be Chrono Trans. Yes, this is what I'm saying. Asians are the Japanese, bro. It's all body type 1 and 2 over there, A and B, whatever. It's just like Nintendo has injected it into everything. Fire Emblem's body type now. It is nice to see that Gears of War went male-female. I'm kind of shocked, I'll be honest. But I almost feel like they went male-female because they look the same, so they can just do it. Because it's a mask. It's basically a faceless thing. I don't know. I'm worried, man. I'm always worried about this shit. We still have a long ways to go. I do feel like Western gaming is starting to heal, but we're a long way from seeing the fix in our hands, right? Because things takes years. It's like what I say, you cannot turn an aircraft carrier on a dime. And the way the production cycles and all that, and just kind of seeing what effect has it really had. We're ways off. We're years off from really seeing. But as long as indie games and AA games keep pushing the envelope and pushing the change and being what we want, I think AAA will have to follow. Has to if they want to compete. They're literally getting their asses kicked by indie and AA. Getting destroyed. Yeah, Dragon Age Origins is great. We played that on stream actually a while back. Great game. Phenomenal. You can play it now on Steam, like today. Oh, before we go anywhere, hold on a second. Void the Sus coming in and dropping the 30 banger to get us to tier motherfucking 1. Look at this guy. Says, gotcha loud and clear, friend. Just coming to do my part. Hope the stream is going well, bud. It is going pretty good. We've only just started, really. But I am looking forward to video games later. Now we will be streaming it. The plan, at least everyone right now, is to play more of the Species Unknown. I don't know for sure if we have people to play it, or if that's what we're going to play, but that's the plan. That's what I plan on. Otherwise, we'll find something. We'll find something to play if it's not that. Don't worry. Don't you worry your little head about it. We'll find something to play. But yes, thank you very much for the 30, my friend. I appreciate you. And of course, it is Void, who is a massive, massive legend around here. So celebrate.
Thank the legendary Void.
And with that 20 motherfucking banger, I do believe it's time for us to shake up the chat.
Every move you make, I lose my breath like I'm playing a game with sudden death. You got me shook, I can't look away. Got my heart racing, a fast relay. So sexy, so smooth, you're my cliche.
Hell yes. Thanks again, Void. I appreciate you. You think if Jay wants to Artemis? I'd play it. Shift at midnight. Get a group. Fun to watch Jay play. No problem. I don't even know what game we're talking about. What is Shift at Midnight? Is that the one that we played? Is that the Backrooms game we played? I feel like we beat it. Didn't we beat it? Did I play all but the last one? I feel like we won. Did I play it? Did we beat it? Are we talking about the same thing? Is there another Backrooms game? I know we played Backrooms, but I don't remember which one we played. I don't remember. In any case, ladies and gentlemen, Netflix is being part of the gaming problem. They found a way to get into gaming. That is by, well, being part of the problem. And they're going to be running GTA 6, the ad, on Netflix. And it's going to be exclusive to Netflix for 6 hours. Now, a lot of people are saying it's just 6 hours. What's the big deal? But it is a big deal. Here's part of the reason, right? DMCA is a thing. And if people are going to live react to something that's on Netflix, which people are going to do, are they going to get DMCA'd? I think it's going to happen. And it's going to get pretty ugly because Netflix almost certainly paid good money to Rockstar. We know Rockstar stuff is on Netflix, so they have some agreement already. So I'm a little concerned that creators are going to get hosed pretty hard for that 6 hour gap. I mean, if you post a clip, a screenshot, or whatever on X, what's going to happen to you if you're live streaming on Twitch or YouTube, live reacting? What's going to happen to you before it touches YouTube? I think there might be a wave of DMC violations that are coming, and I don't think people know what to expect here, but I fully expect it to happen. Now, this dude right here is going to talk about it's our fault. Like, people are going out and getting Netflix to watch this thing 6 hours early. What are you doing? You're literally part of the problem.
Y'all knew I was going to make a video, right? Ladies and gentlemen, meet capitalism, the final boss. Rockstar announced that GTA 6, the most anticipated video game of all time, will be locked behind a paywall. In order to see that third trailer on August 27th, for the first 6 hours, it will be locked behind Netflix. And look, granted, it will be on YouTube for everybody else 6 hours later.
Now, what's funny is a lot of people are like, everyone's already got Netflix. That's not true. That's actually not true at all. I like how it's just everyone has Netflix. If everyone had Netflix wouldn't always be crying for money. And they are, right? Yeah, Netflix is still breathing. You heard a few years ago they're not making money. They, for some reason, don't seem to make money, but they have all the money in the world to just spend. So, yeah, I personally am just so annoyed by Rockstar and the endless, I'm fine, I understand capitalism, but you're literally taking an advertisement and you're paywalling the advertisement because people are excited about your game. Dude, the audacity, bro. The audacity. And not enough people are mad about it. And I'm actually seeing people excuse it in such a way where they're saying, well, if you're mad about this, you're not a real gamer then. I'm like, excuse me, real gamers are not consumers, right? At some point, you're like, I'm tired of being taken advantage of. I'm tired of you always looking for, like, how can your wallet get open for me, right? At some point, people just get sick of it and are going to complain, be like, it's never ending. The way gamers, they're trying to find a way to take advantage and get their wallets open and get in there and take their money, right? It's never fucking ending. The prices of games are going up. The prices for computers are going up. The prices for consoles are going up. They're excusing it as RAM. It is just an excuse. The RAM shortage is temporary, and I guarantee you, when the temporary RAM shortage is over, the prices for the consoles will remain exactly where they are. This was planned. It's an excuse. It's why they're doing it. They already raised the prices for consoles before RAM ever went up, bros. This is an excuse to get consoles more expensive. Are you kidding me?
But that doesn't change the fact that you are paywalling a video game trailer. It wasn't enough that you charging $100 for the full version. And it's crazy. FOMO is, I'm seeing people on Twitter.
Yeah. It's $100 for the full version of GTA 6. The $80 is your entry fee, and you are shorted loads of things. There's tons of missions. There's car collections that you can't get to, garages you can't have. Period. And it is a paywall from the full game, without a doubt. Okay? And this should not be okay, but because it's GTA 6, people are like, just buy it. You're not a real gamer. You're not a real... No, I am, and I'm just sick of being taken advantage of. I am. I'm sorry, $100 for a game? I'm not getting GTA 6. All hype is dead, bro.
And it's crazy. FOMO is... I'm seeing people on Twitter saying, oh, man, I can't wait that 6 hours, bro. I don't got a Netflix subscription. I'm getting one for that day.
Stupid.
Guys, you are under spells. This is greedy. It's fucked up off the principle. And look, I've told y'all a million times on my stream, this game, GTA 6, is a canon event for the gaming community. 2-3 years down the road, 5 years down the road, when fucking Disney's talking about, oh, Kingdom Hearts 4 Extended Looks trailer is locked behind Disney Plus, don't come in.
Oh, yeah. No, that's all that shit's going to happen. Disney is looking at this being like, how do we get people to get on Disney Plus? Oh, we need to get freaking Kingdom Hearts out, right? We will lock that shit behind Disney fucking Plus. In fact, let's make it so they can get 10% off of their Disney Plus subscriber. Whoop.
My fucking stream talking about some, oh, how did this happen, TBH? How did we fucking get here, bro? It's because y'all lack self-control. This is not Rockstar's fault. This is not the corporation's fault. You lack self-control. Do what you want with that info.
Yeah, straight up. You lack self-control. You're part of the problem. You're the people saying you're not real gamers if you're mad about this. No, you should be upset that a company is paywalling their advertisement behind a paywall, right? They're locking it behind a paywall. Something we've been waiting, and it's not even trailer 3, I guess. Now, it might be like an extended look. It might be 20, 30 minutes. I don't know. But either way, it's just gross. It's just gross. And of course, it's the gamers. It's always us that they're doing this shit to. It's never ending how gamers are constantly fucked over in some way, shape, or form. And here we are again, just getting lubed up and allowing it. Not enough people are mad. Not enough people. I mean, they made $1 billion in pre-orders without even showing gameplay. People still pre-ordered it because we's getting it anyway, fam. We's getting it anyway. Oh my god, dude. I'm not mad enough, I don't think, but I'm mad about it. Like, I'm not getting GTA 6. I have actually no interest at all. Especially like on console. I'm gonna go and buy that for console anyway, and then still have a partial game. They're doing the thing. They're doing the thing where they're going to release it on console, then release it on PC, then release it on the next console. They know exactly what they're doing. And then they'll release it again as some kind of collector's thing. Like, they're going to release it 4 or 5 times again, bro. It's going to happen again. So just get ready, because Rockstar is dirty with this, man. And you know it's coming. Absolutely. Normies into gaming or any fandom is part of the problem. I mean, let's be real. These people just allow too much thing. It's the consumerism of it all that's killer, right? The consumerism of it all. Just allowing the companies to do it and then blaming anyone who's mad about it. Anyone who gets upset. Well, you're poor. You're not a fan. No, that's right. I'm not someone to take advantage of. We've already been run over with Star Wars. We've been run over with Mass Effect and Dragon Age. I mean, we've been run over with Halo. How many times are we going to get run over before we just say, we're done getting run over, bro? We don't like this. That's part of the reason I even have a channel, is because I was just sick of it. So I'm like, I'm going to start making content again because this is annoying as shit. Like, if it's not the wokies, it's the freaking corporations, right? It's which one are we fighting? We'll fight them all. We'll take them all on. And you know what? They're not going to get my $80 or $100. People are like, oh, they're not going to miss it. Okay, fine. But I'm not going to miss it either. Guess what? I won't miss it either. Okay. You know what? I need to get a refill real quick. Quick refill. You can listen to a little music while I get it. I'll be right back.
Go broke, got nothing to gain. TEI gaming driving us insane.
Dude, I'm back. Look at me. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to bring this up. I did post this on X, but you may not have seen it. But I did get my Steam controller in. It's here. I've just toyed with it a little bit. Because right now I'm kind of playing games that aren't really controller friendly anyway. So I haven't so much really given it a ride. I have tried it out. This one right here, though, this little pad, this is your mouse. Like, you can control your mouse. It's surprisingly good. I'm actually really happy with it. I'm like, wow, whoever designed this little thing, like the mouse moves, it seems like it is very responsive. It does exactly what I would expect it to do. And not to mention that all these, you can click them. Like you touch them and like it's a button push. So pretty cool. Anyway, I still have I still have to get into it. I have to really like give it a roll. I need to get a fighting game open and try out the D-pad. But I will say this, it's heavy. This is a heavier controller than most controllers. Definitely more weight to it. It has this well, I'll unplug this right now. Actually, I don't want to unplug it. No, we're just going to extend it. So it's got this little guy, right? So this is your charge port, but it's also your Wi-Fi. They call this the puck. Okay, so as you can see, those three little connectors right there, it only goes on one way because it's magnetic and it pushes off if you try to do it wrong. You see the little connectors there? So you just take this thing, boom, and it's charging. When you disconnect it and you push the Steam button, it turns on and it's immediate. There's no waiting. It's automatically connected. And it's ready to rock. There's no waiting at all. It's like immediately going. So it's a Wi-Fi connection there, not Bluetooth. Very, very fast. So I do like that. That's pretty good. There is no stand. I don't like that it doesn't come with at least a little stand to like keep it up. I've ordered a stand that I actually really like. It's going to end up working like this, where it's got like a little it's got like a little holder that comes up like here on a stick, and it's got like a little flat piece here where these kind of rest in it, and the little stick is here. And this part, you take the puck and plug it in, and then you take the USB-C and plug it into the back. So you don't have like this stupid little dongle like sticking up. Other ones have it, so you just put the puck here and your stupid wire is sticking up because that's the way it faces. But the one I ordered, you actually plug the puck into the USB-C that's built in. There's a wire that goes to the bottom. So it's going to sit nice like this. It's going to be clean. So I'm waiting for that to come in. It's going to take like 8 or 9 days to get it. So I won't have that for a little bit, unfortunately. But I think that'll be nice to keep the desk a little cleaner because right now it cannot stand. There's other just basic ones you can just put on there, but I wanted something that was a little cleaner and well, that would basically look nice too. I've got this one. We got the Wu Chang controller came in, ladies and gentlemen. This one, when I don't know who brought it up on stream, but as soon as I saw it, I said, I need this. This is the 8-bit do, or 8-bit do. I don't even know how to say. But I've never had one of these. I never had an 8-bit do. And I was like, okay, but it had good reviews. Everyone said that they've had them and they're really good. Was it you, Ox, John? Oh, dude. I got this. I literally, after stream, like I said, I was like, oh yeah. And I went and clicked it and ordered it on Amazon. And I got it. So it came. It's beautiful. I really like the, I like the lights. They're little orange lights. I guess it's kind of hard to see with the lights on. Let me turn these off. You see that? It's got a nice little orange glow to it. I like it. You can turn them on or off or whatever. I don't think they're major like battery wasters, but The control itself is really smooth. I like it. So we have 2 brand new controllers. They came 2 days apart. And of course, it has the charging base. And in the charging base, you plug this sucker right up to your computer. Inside here at the bottom, I thought this was really cool. Let me go and put that down before I break it. Under here, you open it. Inside there is your 2.4 gig Wi-Fi. Built right at the base. Really smart design. I really like that. So it's really clean. It's really just this on your desk and that coming out the back. It looks great. It plugs right in and boom. No problems at all. And yeah, I'm really happy with both those things. Let me see something. It is funny because when it's charging, because I have it in this little dongle that's like a 4 breakout, I've got my 2 LED lights. I've got that and I've got my Steam controller all there. And when it's not charging, the lights are a little brighter. I can see it. It's taking just a little more power. I don't know if you guys can hear ding, but that's on my end there. You have 8BitDo's Ultimate 2C. This one is... So this is Ultimate 2. I think this is the same thing. The Ultimate 2 wireless controller, but this is a Wu-Chang edition. So Killer J, I think this is the same controller. This is just the Wu-Chang skin. I think it's the same controller. But let me tell you, the feel of the controller, it feels great. I mean, I'll be honest. I like when we're talking about the Steam controller. Let me go ahead and unplug these. I really want the stand for the Steam controller, dude. It's so annoying. But when we're talking about the Steam controller and we're talking about the Xbox controller, just the design, the Xbox controller I've always liked more. I like the offset. I really like the offset sticks. I mean, I have always liked them ever since they came out with this design. When they came out with the S version of the Xbox, with the first Xbox, right? You know how the first controller was gigantic? But then they came out with the S version, which is pretty much this. I mean, this is pretty much it. Except, over time. These sticks feel great, but I don't like the thumbstick in. It always just feels better out. So I'm actually kind of surprised that the Steam controller did this because more people use Xbox controllers on PC than PlayStation controllers. And I know that Valve, of all people, know this. So I find it odd, unless it was just, the D-pad's just better there. It's a better. It looks nicer, right? It looks nicer because you have the D-pad offset, over there with the buttons, and I think it looks nicer. But I've always liked the feel of the offset sticks. I've always felt like it was just better. But that's just my personal opinion. I'm sure there's plenty of people who do not agree, which is fine. That's just my personal opinion. Dude, I have a mess. I have a mess back here. I'm just gonna take these controllers and move them because I have a mess. I have not properly set this up, and again, I do not have a stand for the don't fall. I do not have a stand for the Steam controller, and it's kind of a problem. I don't like inverted nips. Don't put words in my mouth. Let me make sure I got the right shit open now because did I close something? Hold on. I think I might have closed something pressing the controller. Hold on. Hold on a second. I think I might have closed something while I was pressing the controller. Let me just make sure I've got all of my stuff for Knight's Path. No, I didn't. Okay. Just making sure. I didn't. I'm good. Let me go ahead and put this back. We'll get back into it. But yeah, controllers, I generally don't buy many controllers, but I've literally bought 2 controllers in the last week. And I don't buy controllers, but I'm like, I want both of these things. I want the Wu-Chang one. And then as soon as I bought the Wu-Chang one and it shipped, the Steam controller became available. And it was like, hey, it's your turn. I was like, well, shit. Well, I'm buying that too. We're getting controllers. We're getting new controllers everywhere. They do have anti-drift thingy. No, I do feel like I know the Steam controller was made very well. It was made very well. I'm looking forward to it. You have to wait till December before you can order it. You were there when pre-orders went up. Dude, I missed my opportunity to order it when they first went out. I just completely missed it. I didn't realize it. And then time was up, but then I had to get in line. And then I had to wait quite some time. You want that Steam controller roadkill? You can't have my Steam controller. Stop threatening me, bro. Look at this guy threatening me over here in Rumble. God damn it. But yeah, no, I'll be fine with it. One thing I do like that they did on the Steam controller is it's so funny again. They did the PlayStation stick layout, but they did the Xbox button layout, right? It's XYAB. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of funny. It's kind of like a mix between the two. All right. Let's get into the next thing. Knight's Path. No, what? No. Okay, here we go. Knight's Path has been accused of many things lately, like making beautiful women, which apparently this is erotic when you make just a woman look good. That's it. People just accuse them of making something erotic, making something that's nude, making something that's porn. God forbid anyone makes anything attractive. God forbid, right? Now, this is from V, friend of the channel. Third wave feminists have created a generation of homos. The woman here isn't naked. She's not even winking or doing an juego face. She just has cleavage. Very normal. And it's not even egregious. Not to mention, this actual outfit pretty much is what they wore back then. This outfit, they would do this. Cleavage was a thing back then. The person finds her porny and thinks developers should do better. No wonder people are not having kids. Women do not attract them at all. This person, by the way, has now deleted everything. I replied to Knight's Path at one point, right? Just replying to them about like people like this being problematic in a way where they just have issues and they're jealous, and that's what it is. They went on a blocking spree, blocking everyone who replied and then deleted their comments. All of them. Because they kept replying. They deleted all of them. Gone. Wiped them out. So this is what they said. Why? Okay, so first of all, someone asked Knight's Path, I think it was this one right here, why she looks like that and why she has her boobs out. Whereas Knight's Path replied, because medieval women also knew how to boost engagement, right? It was kind of like a joke. And then they reply, why not just have pretty ladies without their breasts being out, though? We all went fairly mental for the reveal of the love interest without that. Not everything needs to be erotic, especially if you're doing it very well with the accuracy of hair on hair, etc. This is erotic, you guys. Erotic. Well, isn't that interesting? No, not at all. Okay, not at all. And it's just kind of, it gets old really fast. So I think I had the original reply. No, not yet. Where's this one? Oh yeah. So then Knight's Path actually responds to it. The original post was just introducing Veronica. Born to a noble house that lost everything, Veronica now serves Lady Elena with her royal cat forever at her side. Her attire changes with the day, from duty to travel to the peace of home. And this was the original post. This was it. Showing her spinning, showing the cat, right? And then this is like her regular, like her during the day, and then the travel outfit. That's it. That was the post. People lost their mind. We went over this a little bit. Oh, shit. We went over this a little bit last stream about this, and we found a couple things, but I couldn't find some, but it turns out maybe some of them were deleted, and that's why. So, just so stupid. Learning the Law says Knight's Path was accused of pushing erotic content by random troll on X. They laughed at him and moved on. And then they point out how Ubisoft had the same when a female activist said that on X that her girlfriend had trauma after reading the description of a scarred side character in Valhalla, and then because of that, Ubisoft changed the game. Ubisoft caved, right? So we have this, right, where Knight's Path responds to the person pushing for her to be covered. And remember, this all stems from jealousy, all of it. These uggo, wokey, nasty women don't want to see pixels that are pretty. When they see pixels that are pretty, they get jealous, hope, seethe, want it changed, put them in their safe place where they're not so ugly in comparison to the character on the screen. I mean, this is why Hollywood's getting uglier. This is why commercials are getting uglier. Advertising's getting uglier. And this is what they want gaming to go. Gaming's gotten uglier. It's because of these people. Nice Path responded with a pretty good response, by the way. Okay, serious answer. It's all about fun, variety, and player choice. I agree, not every female character needs to be erotic, which is exactly why our other female characters have been dressed much more modestly. And we were still accused of making trad wife porn. The original girlfriend romanceable character was completely covered, and they called her trad wife porn. And they completely lost her mind over her. Completely lost her mind. This one wasn't as bad because I think they've already gotten absolutely mocked over it. But there were still clearly people who had some issues. You prefer modesty? You might be more drawn to Emily, which is the romanceable option, who's more covered. Just like if you prefer salads over bassinets, you might be more drawn to the Bavarian faction instead of Aranti. We want to offer different character styles and aesthetics and let players gravitate towards what they like. And while the cleavage here is admittedly exaggerated, it's certainly nothing outrageous. It's just exact. You just can see it. It's really not even exaggerated. Just make sure it's there, right? Where you have the cut down around here instead of up here. While it's exaggerated, it's certainly nothing outrageous or completely out of place in medieval-inspired setting. Variety is the point. Yeah, this is a totally normal outfit from the medieval times. It is. Cleavage has been around for thousands of years, hundreds of years before all that, maybe thousands of years before that. So now we're talking about what happened with Ubisoft and how they caved, right? This is the incident. Accessibility advocate Courtney Craven. Oh my God, accessibility advocate. It's like, can you get a life? The founder of Can I Play That called out Ubisoft Online over the in-game description of a female side character named Air for Wine. The text in the game for the character who had severe facial burn scars was described in the game's menu as being, this is quoted, horribly burned in a childhood accident. Oh no, horribly. Oh no, this is negative. And terrified someone will see her disfigured face, which allegedly fueled her bursts of violence. The backlash was, critics pointed out that linking facial scars or differences directly to villainy, shame, or violent nature is a harmful, ableist trope. Meanwhile, it absolutely can be a thing, right? It makes sense, and it should be okay because that's that character in that place. It's not saying that's how everyone is. It's literally, you're designing a character and how they act. So what ended up happening was Ubisoft officially freaking apologized on social media, admitted the language unintentionally reinforced ableism, and promptly patched out the description in a subsequent game update. So they caved and changed it. Even though the character's still there, they changed the language so it's nice. It doesn't make you feel like, oh my God, the burn victim is being is basically being targeted in a negative way. When you're creating a character, and I think that's totally okay to do. It's your character. That's what happened. That's why they're that way. But they got rid of the language. So here we go. This is where I found out that one, the post author deleted everything. This is that post I already replied to, and I can't reply because I got blocked. I'm not blocked by Knight's Path. Okay, I'm not blocked by Knight's Path at all. In fact, they're very cool, and we're already here in the chat. Shout out to them. But yeah, that's the original blocked me. but then deleted everything. What a freaking clown. So if we go up here, it doesn't really end, right? This shit does not end ever. Wondering why some women in Knight's Path cover their hair? Here's a little historical content. In 15th century Central Europe, especially in the German lands in Bohemia, covering or dressing the hair was extremely common. Married women generally covered their hair in public, while unmarried women had more freedom to wear it uncovered. Working women also often covered or tied up their hair for practical reasons. In short, Knight's Path will portray both sides of medieval fashion, married and working women with their hair traditionally covered, which is why we saw like the traveling, right? Because that's her like working, and she covered her hair and covered herself. And young maidens free to wear theirs uncovered, long, flowing, braided, or styled in many different ways. So this is Amelie, right? So this is the romance option, completely covered, by the way. And when she turns, she's got some bazookas too, but they're covered. People lost their mind over her. It said how she's just trad wife porn. Why does she have eyeliner? Like literally, it was insane. People are insane. This is Veronica, single lady. Shout out to her. There we go, uncovered and looking great. This is the one, I can't remember her name, but this is the one that she works for. And let's see, and this is Veronica covered. Okay, because this is her when she goes out working, etc. Just showing the different options. And then this Jono person who normally not really much of an issue, and not really an issue here, I would say. So I know this sounds retarded, but can you play as a woman for research purposes? LOL. Also, he'll go much deeper and be able to romance all the hot women and NPCs. Believe it or not, dudes love playing as hot female characters. Accurate is fine and all, but that would be cool as fuck. Still getting this regardless. Looks interesting if you stuck with the agenda crowd. Fucking based. And we have known for a while, you're just going to play as one dude, that is who you are. And there's no character creator, there's none of that. There's no female shepherd, male shepherd. You are a dude. So Knight's Path replies, you'll play exclusively as a male character with 3 romanceable characters. We're a tiny indie team, but even with an unlimited budget, we'd still rather choose a few deep, meaningful romances than infinite shallow ones, which I totally agree with. That's right. And Jono says, fair point. I stand by your point and respect it. And I would just say, believe it or not, guys love playing as hot female characters. This is true, but I don't need them in every game. It's just like, if there's a playable female character, she should be hot. Like Lara Croft was at one point. Brings in crowds quite a bit. Would argue most dudes love playing as them, just not ugly ones. There we go. And I get that being a small indie studio, maybe in the future endeavors. I was about to say, why not both? Can definitely work, but I do see where you're coming from, so hats off to you for sure. Still getting the game. I like playing both as male or female. Now, let me tell you right now, this is going to have straight only romance options for a reason. I mean, that's how shit was, right? Straight up. You go ahead and throw a female in here, then the romance options would change to men. They need more romance options. They need men. And so I don't think they want to go that route, and they're not going to have female on female fucking romance op. It's just, this is really kind of, I feel like, what they're pushing for. That's not how this is going to roll, right? You bet they didn't even buy Ex Voto? No, Jono's cool. It's just, I think, he wants to play as a fucking chick, right? We're not trying. Now, this statement is fantastic, right? We're not trying to make a game that checks every box for every possible player. Knight's Path is a specific vision and a specific experience it wants to deliver. Playing as a young man growing up and a capable warrior and knight. Of course, men enjoy playing female characters too. Lara Croft proved that decades ago. But many of us also love RPGs where we can step into the boots of a masculine male protagonist, identify with him, and live out that particular fantasy. That's the audience we're making Knight's Path for. Not every game needs every option, and we'd rather fully commit to one experience than dilute it, trying to be everything for everyone. That is a great statement. Like, I understand, like, people are always pushing for this or that in a game, but, like, you're asking for a lot when you're asking for a female character also, when there's already romanceable options and God knows what else, and you want her to swing a sword in a fantasy light RPG that's basically a simulator in a way. Why would a woman be swinging around a sword right? It's supposed to be based on realism, but in a light fantasy setting. So it makes no sense in that aspect to have a woman being a character. She would have to be completely different. You could not put her in all this armor with these swords. It's not supposed to be that way. And I'm totally behind this. Nope, we're making a dude in medieval times. It's based on reality, but with fantasy light aspects. So no, absolutely fucking not. Which, it's fine. It's like 100% fair. Like, the back and forth was totally fair. And I think Jonah was just asking questions, but it's just like Knight's Path is always dealing with something, man. They always have people trying to make it whatever the fuck they want it to be. And it can be a little exhausting. And I have to go help my kid real quick.
Games, no compromise. Bring back the fun, don't need disguise.
In a galaxy far, far away, our wars would not be so gay. Gameplay looks so strange. Girl boss just ruins the game. Bribes in the shadow shows, channels in the gallows, reviewers' voices fake as hell. Disney trips with a private booth. Words are glowing, but we see the truth. These shows all have the same smell. Fans are screaming, no way.
Sorry about that, guys. Thank you very much for waiting real quick. It's just me tonight. My wife is out with friends at a baby shower. So I'm doing everything myself. Child needs something, I gotta go help. But that's okay. But yeah, checkboxes ruin games, and it's like, oh, we need this and this and that and this and this, and this person asked for this. It's like they have a vision. I feel like their vision's good. Now, there's other times where I feel like visions are terrible and they really need to listen. Or when it comes to balancing, it's like, dude, this does not feel good. Listen to this or that or whatever. Then, it makes sense. Listen, but they're making the game. It's a dude, you're a dude, and that's just how it is. That's what it needs to be. And I totally feel for them. And they are a tiny indie team. They're tiny. So they also are limited. And what's up, Grogbass? Good to see you, my friend. Shout out to you, my friend. My friend. If it's a realistic, a female wouldn't beat a teen boy. Right. So the realism there, you go ahead and just be like, yeah, we're going to make it so you can play as a woman. Well, now you're just throwing it out the window when you're just throwing all this armor, and they would need all these different types of armor that actually look like they're on a woman and they're made for her. It would make no sense. Hold on a second. It's getting freaking hot in here. I need the AC pumping. I'm getting freaking hot. Yeah, so the checkboxes, is why Ubisoft is defunct. Yeah. And of course, just kowtowing. The constant fucking kowtowing. And of course, with all this, Knight's Path, 400,000 wish list. They continue to grow. They have a long way to go to still make the game. And they're already up to 400,000 wish lists, which is phenomenal to see. I hope that this game really comes out great. It's from what we see from the character creator, it looks good. Their idea is good. The light fantasy aspects that they've shown us look good. I really hope they nail the gameplay loop, the actual feel of the melee combat. I hope they do, because if you get into this game and all these things are good, but then you start fighting and it feels cheap, which is always the worry with indie games, that they don't really nail combat, well, then it's not gonna be very good. You know what I'm saying? So I really hope for the best here. I do. And the thing is, right, with this game, you're going to start out as a novice, so you're going to already start out a little slower and clunkier. It's just how it is. You have to become a knight. I hope that they do a good job with that. And so it actually feels right. And I guess that part of it only lasts about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on your play style, play time. But you're not a novice for a long time. Man, I hope they knock this out of the park, because it does look very good. It does look very good. And a lot of people shitting on them about this, and it looks like, what is it? Elden Ring, right? This looks a little Elden Ring-ish, but Whatever, dude. I don't care. I don't care about that at all. Xvoto has a 24-hour peak concurrent max 4. Dude, they finally got the 4. They had 0 people playing it the other day. 0. Speaking of 0 people, PJ Skittles is officially gone from Halo Studios. He is out of a job. So Halo Studios continues to shave away people, getting rid of people, firing people. And it is interesting to watch the journalists try to push back on this, saying they haven't laid off really anyone yet. Everyone's a contractor. This is normal. This happens all the time, except there's people who've worked there for 6 years or even longer that are getting laid off. You have producers that are getting laid off. This dude over here worked on Halo, right? And this guy's a clown. This is someone who freaking abandoned X, literally fought with me. This is another person who fought with me and then quit X and ran to Pedos Guy. I love doing this to people. This is not the first, and it won't be the last person I chase off fucking X. I'm not even kidding you that he blocked me and ran to fucking Pedos Guy. This guy was a clown. I called him out. I posted some pictures. I fucking called his ass out when he posted this. And again, the fucking flags, bro. The fucking flags. I honestly don't think I could work on a game that glorifies or fantasizes modern guns. COD, Battlefield, Rainbow Six. I've had moments I've struggled with Halo. But the weapons and world is pretty sci-fi, which creates a large enough separation from reality. When I found this, I fucking destroyed this guy. I destroyed him, and he left. Now he posts, after over 6 years working on Halo, oh, yeah, he's just a contractor. He's just a contractor. This is a long-term employee at Halo Studios. It's my time to be laid off. Starting as a playtest coordinator and working my way to producer has been one hell of a journey. But the journalists are telling us it's no one at Halo Studios is actually being laid off. It's just contractors, you guys. Sounds like some pretty serious contractors are being laid off, my friend. It sounds like some pretty serious contractors are being laid off. And yeah, this guy with the freaking terrorist flags right there in the freaking bio. Like, oh my God, dude. And it doesn't really end there. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me see. I think I quote tweeted this. Let me see. I think quote tweeted. Oh, I had a pic there. This is him. This is one of the pictures I posted. This is him. The guy afraid of guns. The guy who doesn't want guns, holding a fucking rifle in his hands, somehow looking soy as hell, sticking his stomach out like a weirdo because he probably has no core strength. So he's sticking his stomach out and just like trying to balance. This is him holding a rifle. But at the same time, virtue signaling that, again, virtue signaling, I don't think I could work on a game that glorifies or fantasizes modern guns. Motherfucker, you're holding one right here. This is you absolute virtue signaling clown. That's a Daewoo Rifle K1A1. Okay, shout out. Insane. But yes, the journos are coping that no one from Halo Studios is being laid off. Well, Smash JT, friend of the channel, is right here calling this bullshit out, as we have been as well. Additional layoffs, and we knew more were coming. We knew it was just a matter of time. More trickle. Additional layoffs at Halo Studios are rolling through. It's now being reported that no full-time employees have been affected yet. Supposedly, right? Supposedly. Though I find that claim curious, as many of these folks worked at 343/Halo Studios for many years. Calling them contract employees sounds like cope and damage control. I'll be posting their statements if they made them, otherwise their profile pic that has a banner of open to work on LinkedIn, with their latest position being at Halo Studios as recent as this month. The studio is beginning the process of being cleaned out. Do not be gaslit by the spin of the media trying to push Microsoft right now to save face. It's a disaster. The studio, Halo campaign involved, failed to meet even the lowest of expectations. Lots of pronouns being was word. Love to see it. And if we just go take a quick look at SteamDB real quick, which I can't type, and we just go take a quick peeky poo at Halo Campaign Evolved, and let's just see how it's doing and see why are these people being laid off. We were told by Polygon this is one of the greatest of all time and that it was a success. Well, first of all, 5,000 people on a Saturday night. What is this? The second Saturday after release? Yeah, the second Saturday after release. They only get 25,000 people online. It's about a 5 to 8 hour campaign. It's understandable that people would be playing again and again. It's not a live service game, but this is not very good, folks. When this is all you got on day one and then day two is 17, and this is the weekends. I mean, like, this is when people should be buying it and playing it, and it just keeps going down. And we're talking right now, top sellers, it's 48th in top sellers. It's dropped right off the charts. And no one's buying the freaking game anymore. And it's a $50 game. A few of these sell and it would go up the charts. It's not. It's not. It's this huge, it's a massive drop off in sales and players. People aren't buying the game. And you can say it's Game Pass. Game Pass, exactly. Right? It's not worth buying, so they're not buying it. Either they're playing it on Game Pass, renting it on Game Pass, or not buying it. Games people want, people buy. Regardless if it's Game Pass. My God, ladies and gentlemen, when Gears of War E-Day drops, don't you wait, don't you worry. There's going to be plenty of people here on Steam playing it because it's live on Steam. It's going to sell over 1 million copies in a weekend on Steam alone. It's going to do that. That will happen. So just wait, just buckle up. I want the excuses to be told to me when it's available, completely available on PC Game Pass. Why is it so successful on Steam? It's happening. That's coming. It's not the first one. There's plenty. I mean, guys, Starfield. Remember, Starfield, you could have played that for free, supposedly on Game Pass. And, I'm sorry, you get to 330,000 people? How'd that happen? Day one Game Pass? I'm so confused. What about Forza? Forza Horizon 6, day one Game Pass. Day one Game Pass, 302,000 people. These are people who purchased the game. Isn't this weird? It's strange, right? How does that work? Because if people want something, they buy it. That's why. And that people did not want to buy and play freaking Halo Campaign Evolved. You come up with all the excuses in the world. They didn't want to do it. The game flopped. They would have bought it. They didn't. It could be on Game Pass day one. Microsoft's expectation is people will absolutely play that way, but that it will also sell. It did okay over on PlayStation, I think, although it did way less than I thought. We went over Reese Elliott's stats on that. It was like 1.3 thousand. I thought it would have been more. It was like 900,000 the first 3 days. That's when they all go out. I was like, wow, that's it. I thought it was more. It was number 2 top seller. Let's go check where it is right now. I actually don't know. I didn't check. Let's go see where it is right now. Okay, it's down here. So now it's in the second row. I mean, this isn't really moving a whole lot. It's doing okay, but again, with these tops, like these are the games. The top 3 are the ones moving the copies. It was number 2 for a while. It never got to number 1 that I ever saw, and I checked a good amount. It never got to number 1, so it was always making less than Fortnite, and it's now starting to slide down. It's making less than the free-to-play games now. I mean, there we go. So that's the situation. And people are leaving. Do not be gaslit. This was not successful. People are being laid off from Halo Studios, contracts or not, whatever their status is. The way studios and really businesses alone, if they have contractors that they have strung along on contract work, they will be the first to be cut loose. But when I say that, the key word here is first. There will be more. This is not the end. The contractors will be sliced free. Then they're going to go right down the people who are actual employees at Halo Studios /343, and they're going to be bounced. But let's go ahead and look. Joshua G here. The bad news keeps rolling in. Today I lost my job less than 2 years after losing my previous job. The good news is that this gives me the opportunity to devote myself full-time to working on my skills along with learning new ones. It also means I'm available for freelance contract work. So 9 years industry experience in AA and AAA, and he's looking for people. He's gone out of here. Josh Gregory, rip. Prize bag. Joshua Russell, open for work. Senior gameplay designer, Bellevue, Washington, Halo Studios. He's gone. We've got Kaylee Benoit, senior software engineer, 8+ years experience, C+, open for work, out of here, Halo Studios, goodbye. Fred Barkley, 3D animator, Redmond, Washington, contract, for most likely contract worker too, supposedly gone from Halo Studios. Daniel R., it's the end of my contract. And so my last day at Halo Studios will be July 31st. Contract worker, not renewing, prize in the bag, no future games. Clearly, this is the thing. They're getting rid of the contractors. To me, this tells me they've had many of these people for years. Some of them we've seen for 6+. This means the future games that they have going are probably on pause, on hold, or they don't really know what's next right now, and they have to figure that out. They're going to go through the roster of their employees, and they're going to start shipping them out. Goodbye. They're getting rid of the contractors, not renewing contractors. This is a sign that Halo Studios is about to change. I don't know if it'll stay Halo Studios. Maybe they'll rename it again. Cortana Studios, Master Chief Studios. Maybe it'll stay Halo Studios. Maybe it'll be Xbox B Studios. Who knows? Maybe it's possible that Halo Studios does get incorporated and absorbed by Xbox Studios. We'll see what happens. Something's about to happen. It has no future work, I don't think, or nothing major right now in any state where they're moving forward on something serious. They put all their chips in the campaign Evolved. This is what this tells me. They're getting rid of all these contractors. They don't need them. And now they're going to start chopping away at their actual employees. I'll have more words on my experience when it actually ends, but for now, just getting the signal out that I'm open for new opportunities. I've never been more primed for a producer role as I am now. Oh my God. This guy's like, I want to be a producer. He wants to fail upwards, you guys. He wants to make Halo campaign Evolved at Halo Studios a flop. Flop city. We're at Master Chief Collection sold well, was a disaster when it released. It was a mess. It was in a bad state. But it still released, and overall, it finally became good. But that was a failure at release. You know, it did not really work so well. It's good now, but that was kind of crap when it first released. Campaign Evolved, it's crap. That's crap, top to bottom. Okay, this guy wants to fail upwards. Fine. Okay, good for you. He wants to fail upwards. He's primed for producer. But he knows this market. I'm ready to pivot back into project management, quality assurance, or a different role industry altogether. Maybe that's best. Go somewhere else. Expect me to see me. Okay, but anyway, he's just begging, right? Michael Farney, open for work, product director, executive producer. Guys, what kind of contractors are these? They get directors and producers, bro? What are we talking about? Okay. Large-scale digital gaming ecosystems, free-to-play monetization, and end-to-end delivery. What part of this did you have to do with Halo Campaign Evolved? Why were you there? And we did talk about this too, where they had these people on the roster that were for multiplayer specifically. They were even credited, and people were like, why are these people being paid? They had esports people on the credits. Esports that they're paying. Well, there's no multiplayer. Why are these people there? I'm sure there were some people that worked at it in the beginning where they had multiplayer in mind. Maybe it was from before and they just put them on there. I don't know why, since the release product did not use that, but yeah, strange. We've got Thomas Board, senior video game producer, project manager, gone. Hold on a sec, I have a phone call. My wife's trying to call, but it's failing or something. Let me call. Let me see what's going on here.
We just wanted fun in space. Instead we got the K-Vest face. You be not even trying hard. Awful takedowns make it look garb. Dumb that spaceship is just whack. Now there's no turning back. DEI is on the run. It just makes everything a bore. Devs made a game for them. Who'd they even make this for? Fans are screaming no way. Outlaws is DOA.
so she's always around with a smile that looks upside down. She says she's true but full of lies. Says she'll fight, but then she hides. Challenges set but never met. She hides away in private on X. She plays the game but never fair, leaving frustration in the air. Oh, Alyssa, you're a mystery, making up stories, bringing misery. Oh, Alyssa, what a sight, always hiding from the fight. She'll write an article, gaslighting fans. She'll lie and ask for bans. Covers up for DEI, but the truth, it don't lie. Gamers rise, the truth in hand.
All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Like, yeah, my wife's trying to call me, but it like the phone would light up and hang up, light up, hang up, and then I tried calling her. It's like hang up. It's like my phone's being stupid. I went and grabbed my kid's phone. I'm like, I need to call your mom. Like, I don't know if it's my phone or her phone, but something's all screwy, so it worked. Anyway, yeah, I got to talk to her. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Lots of interruptions tonight. My bad. It's been a pain. Yeah, so Michael Farney's been there since 2014. If he's a contractor, that's nuts. That's what I'm saying. Like, you have all these people that are contractors, but they're all being late. There's tons of them. A lot of them are very long-term, and what are we talking about here? The contractor, like contractor in name only. A lot of them been there for freaking ever. So I just feel like it's a scapegoat saying contract. It's no one really at Halo Studios. These people are well ingrained there. They've worked there a very long time, contractor or not. These are people whose fingerprints are all over Halo Studios 343. So it doesn't matter contract or not. And again, contractors being laid off like this en masse, this is normal at the end. It's not. It's not, okay? You don't get rid of the long-term contractors when you have something else on your plate. Halo Studios has some restructuring. It's coming. We also see Josh Zeller. He's gone. We've got Charles Ramos. He's gone. Chris Hooper Hammond gone. We've got Steven Giscombe. Whoa. Okay, calm down. That's gross. 18 years at Microsoft. I was recently affected by a round of layoffs. 18 years? What are we talking about? 18 years, bro. While I'm uncertain about what lies ahead, I remain optimistic that everything will work out for the best. I'm currently seeking a new role and would appreciate any support if you come across my opportunities, etc. 18 years. Rory Young gone as well. I think that might be the last of them. This guy looks like he needs to go. I'm sorry. The fez, the fedora. Yeah. Start the clock for the pro journals to steal this story again and not mention me again. Oh, yes. This is something I pointed out to Smash. I'm like, dude, they're talking about the layoffs. They're using the same pictures. They're calling out the same things that you're calling out, and they're not crediting you. This is exactly what happened before. The pro journals, once again, not breaking shit and just stealing stories from other people. So yeah, Halo Studios getting wiped. I have a feeling this is just the beginning. This is where I am. If these are all really contractors, we're about to see the bodies hit the fucking floor, and rightfully so. You don't have 6,000 people playing Halo. These are marathon numbers, folks. This is marathon numbers. This is not good. Yeah. Elon Musk cut from Twitter. DEI initiatives, employee resource group leaders, specialized teams such as human rights and machine learning ethics saw significant departures and resignations. And I bet you, see, the thing is when he did this and he started getting rid of all these people and trimmed all this shit, got rid of all these people, I remember people that worked in the industry, they were like, this whole X is just going to fall apart. Well, at that point, it was still Twitter. It's just going to fall apart and we'll just stop working now. Yeah, okay. No, he got rid of them and put people who knew what they were doing in charge, at least somewhat, right? There's always hoops and hurdles, but even Twitter never got it right. But it worked totally fine. He trimmed that shit right down and got rid of all of the excess. All right, let's get to more stories. It is time for the cleanse, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to be playing a game in a little bit, too. So let's get through this cleanse. We got one more story after this, really big one. Not that big, but it's WNBA stuff. It's hilarious. But let's watch this. Idiot. Who's being let go by the police.
Don't move that hand.
So she's been released. Now she's attacking the cop.
Don't bring your ex back.
Taser.
Don't bring your ex back. Here the rope. Oh!
The tasers, bro. The tasers. You're being released by the police officer and you turned around and hit him? Are you stupid?
Don't move. Do not move.
What is this smoking thing?
Get up. Stop. Stop.
Damn, what a dummy. Like, you're literally being released. He's letting you go. You were detained. He's letting you go. And you're going to turn around and hit him? Well, oh, her phone? Did he hit the phone with the taser?
Don't bring your ex back.
Taser.
Don't bring your ex back. Here the rope. Oh!
Taser point.
Why you gotta do me like this? Because you just hit a cop. Are you stupid? So the taser hit the battery? That's wild.
Don't move. Do not move. Get up.
Holy shit, that's crazy.
Stop. Stop.
He kicked it away. Yeah, okay. So it was the battery on the phone? That's crazy. I mean, what an idiot. What a stupid idiot. You hit the cop after he's letting you go? And I'm sure some of you have already seen this, but this is just so funny. I want to watch it. The year is 2030. Cloud9 has gone rogue and taken control of 1 billion sex bots. They call it the Goon-pocalypse. Hell yeah,
Sex
let's watch.
bots go mainstream tonight with the nationwide
Ooh, very
release
exciting.
of the model Stacy.
2 years in, birth rates are collapsing as sex bot stocks continue to.
The year was 2030. Nothing went like we thought it would. When AGI arrived, it came with a pair of fake tits.
Wait, what?
I like how it's like the chick, it's Sarah Connor's voice basically right there.
Hey, baby, how about another beer? Also, lose the top.
Yeah, please. Let's see it. Let's see it happen.
No,
Maid
no,
outfit.
I'm not ready to go again.
You'd keep yours offline. No, don't you understand? These are all paywalled. No, DRM. You think they don't come with DRM? You can't use them unless they're connected, bro. No, those are DRM. No doubt about it. We've got our president, number 48, leprechaun version. Oh shit. Not pretty. It's not pretty. Uh-oh. There's one on the wing. This shit's hilarious, bro.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's bad. Yesterday, Cloud9 achieved AGI and went rogue. It backdoored its way into every
iRobot
sex bot
situation.
on Earth. Now they're massing for an attack on Macro Hard.
If you think this isn't our future, I have another story to tell you because this is happening. At some point, this is going to happen, whether it's the sex bots or just robots, it's coming.
The
This is
models
going
we're
to be our
training
future.
there are humanity's last chance. If that data center falls, there's nothing left to save. The four of you in this room are humanity's last hope.
Kermit, Cardi B, Snake,
Welcome to the Resistance.
and Alex Jones are our future. See the Tesla bots also helping. The Goon-pocalypse is upon us. It's just so stupid. But I love it. I don't care how stupid it is, I love it. Oh, speaking of the cleanse and stupidity, we got Kamala Harris saying the quiet part out loud by accident because she is that stupid. And she's going to tell us the problem with ID for voting. Yeah. Hold on a second. Ethan, are you in bed or what? Turn off the lights and go to bed. I have a child issue. I will be right back again. My goodness.
We take a stand. No more hiding, no more shame. In the light, she's just a name. Oh, Alyssa, you're a mystery. Making up stories, bringing misery. Oh, Alyssa, what a sight. Always.
Okay, yeah, again, sorry for the stops, but yeah, dealing with a child who is being kind of a pain about bedtime. But yeah, so check out Kamala Harris telling us the problem with IDs for voting.
19 states have already passed laws to make it more difficult to vote. Then, this president, hey everybody.
Voldemorting Trump, by the way. I've been seeing this a lot lately. A lot of the Voldemorting of Trump.
So, they're trying to mess with your ability to vote, just to break it all down.
I wonder how many drinks she is in right now. It seems like several. It already seems like there's a few going on.
Supreme Court, they just sealed the deal with this case that just came up recently, the Calais decision, which basically took the power out of the Voting Rights Act, which was designed to protect your right to vote. So you got the Supreme Court doing its thing. Then this president is trying to push this SAVE Act, which basically would require that for people to register to vote, you're going to have proof of who you are.
Shit, dude. In order to vote, you'll have to have proof of who you are. The fucking horror of it all. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to actually have proof that you are who you say you are to register. Wow. It's almost as if these things are free and you can get these IDs, they call them, completely free. Every state has a free ID that you can get. All you need is your birth certificate and proof of you. That's it. No, it's literally no problem at all. But this is going to stop us from being able to vote. Ladies and gentlemen, she said it out loud.
SAVE Act, which basically would require that for people to register to vote, you're going to have proof of who you are.
Wow.
Through a passport, which a lot of Americans don't have.
No. A passport, which a lot of Americans don't have. Okay,
or a
or
birth certificate.
Which every single American has. You all have them. And if for some reason you lost yours, you know what you do? You go down to the town hall and you fill out a little form and they give you your fucking birth certificate. That's it. They're like, oh, here it is.
Same point. Obstacles to make it difficult for you to register to vote.
And by the way, every serious country in the world, you actually need an ID to go vote. Every single one. This should be federal here, but for some reason it's not.
And then you got the states. 19 states have already passed laws to make it more difficult to vote. And the ones that haven't passed a law are doing it in practice in many places around our country. Why? Because they're scared of you.
Why? Because they're scared of you. No. The why is because we want people who are citizens to vote, and we want to know that the citizens are voting, and we want to make it so I can't go and vote for me, and like in my place, and then also know other people in other places that maybe they're away. Maybe I just know some names, and I'll just go show up at other precincts and start telling them names and address. They have the voter rolls right open. You can see who's checked in and not checked in, bro. If you don't need an ID, you just be like, yeah, I'm Michael Hannigan at 25 Bartholomew Street, and you're just reading it off. They're like, oh, and they're like, check. Here's your thing. And we know that they bus people around. They've been caught busing people around from one to another to another. We've seen this happen. The bus loads, I mean, come on, bro. You got a bus load of people dropping people off to vote. They get in, the bus goes to another one and drops off more. Come on, bro.
They are scared of your power. The
Scared of
power
our
you
power.
have, the power of your voice through your vote. So the work we have to do right now, let's make sure everybody, one, check your voter registration status, because, you know, they've been purging the rolls. Make sure you register.
They've been purging the rolls, you guys, of what? The dead people. Guys, They're onto us. They know that dead people vote Democrat largely. Okay, they've been purging the rolls, so check your voting status. Dude, the next election is going to be hilarious to see how many less people vote. That's happening. Get ready, that's happening. And then, of course, who's going to win?
Registered to vote. Even if you thought you are, just make sure. Next, let's make sure that everybody we know is registered to vote if they've not registered before. And then let's encourage everyone, vote early where they can, vote by mail where they can.
Vote by mail.
And vote.
Vote by mail. The easiest way to cheat. Please vote by mail. How about you go fucking show up and check the box? How about that?
Make a difference.
Yikes, make a difference. This is such a nothing. It's unbelievable how afraid. You know who's scared? They're scared. They're scared that their power is slipping away because the loopholes are being closed. The cheating is being closed. They say people don't cheat. This never really happens, except people just keep getting arrested. It just keeps happening where people have fucked with elections, where they have voted when they shouldn't be. People will find someone dead. They're voting as their mom, their dead mom, or their dead dad. We see this. This is not new. This happens all the time. Let's close all yes, purge the voting rolls, right? Get rid of the dead people. Let's have some checks and balances here. Let's make sure that so-and-so can't vote in freaking New York and North Carolina and Arizona all at once. Okay, right? You should only be able to vote in one place. My God, can we have something where that's it? And then go and get whatever situation they've got going on in Florida, bro. The voting, you go, you vote, you put the thing in, it reads the vote. They got the voting. They've got the results in 2 hours after closure. Boom, bam, and that's it. Because their voting machines are great. Their system's fantastic. They ID check as well in Florida. And for some reason, it all just works. Meanwhile, everyone's just waiting for Pennsylvania. They're like, when are they going to finish? And days go by. Wisconsin, still counting. I have no idea. We don't know. We have to check this again. And then it's so close. Then all of a sudden there's a dump. It's like, oh, we found all these votes. Dude, get the system they got in Florida everywhere. It should be mandated that it's that type of system. And it actually has double checks. Like it's not some weird ass fucking Brazilian company. It's an American company that runs the voter rolls. Jesus, why do they want to cheat? Democrats want to cheat on the vote, 100%. They know they can't win general federal elections without cheating. They know they're toast when it comes to that. And now they got states where they're starting to wipe out these Democrat freaking areas, and they're going to get more representatives. And they're in trouble, bro. They're in trouble because they gerrymandered for so long. They're about to get gerrymandered back. It's happening. Pendulum swinging. Love to see it. I want to see them squirm. I love it. Your parents had to learn the language and culture and earn a fortune to become citizens. Yeah. I mean, your parents had to work their asses off to get citizenship. Yeah, I know people that I've actually, like through my wife and stuff, like her family, they've all come legally, right? Very legal. It took time, but they all did it right. They see these people running across borders and and the thing is, when you come for any kind of residency and you have a sponsor, you cannot get WIC, you can't get any kind of Medicare, none of that. You go and you apply for that stuff, and the person who sponsors you gets screwed over. You cannot do it. But for some reason, when you're an illegal alien and you come over, you get these handouts, you get free medical, you start getting cards for with money, like debit cards, prepaid debit cards. You can pay to live, you can pay for food. How the hell does that work, bro? Shit's broken. It's insane. So, you know, they do it the right way, and they're just looking at this like, what the hell is this? Shit's completely broken. Fuck Kamala Harris. Oh, yes, Alana Pierce. She came to America from Australia, okay? She worked under a visa for years, eventually obtaining a green card and permanent residency here in America. She wanted to live here. She came to America. Her opportunities were here. We all know, we've seen her get crazy opportunities for really with no actual like ability to do the work, but we see it. She's worked at massive gaming outlets like IGN, writing for Sony Santa Monica, and then she posts a video that says America sucks, by the way. This is what she did. She made this video. You know what this is? She's mad about the layoffs, you guys. She's like, I don't understand why America and Europe have these layoffs for these gaming companies. It's just so broken and so messed up. Meanwhile, the entire video, she fails to address what have they made, what have they shipped, what have they sold, right? Because she knows as soon as she has to address that, she has to address the elephant in the room, which is, what is the ideology that was being pushed? What do the women look like in those games? Because she knows the real problem was they made detestable things that people did not want, and they could not sell them. And so they underperformed, and they failed, and they're closing studios, layoffs. This is why. We all know that's why. But she says America actually sucks. That's the actual problem. She is a joke. Her game was woke. It's going to be bad, dude. It's going to be bad. The one game that she worked on, and she was a voice, and by the way, she was the worst character in the game, was Dispatch. That game was good. She was the absolute worst character in that game. She cannot voice act, bro. She is just awful. The WNBA has some prospects that are declaring right now for the WNBA. It's a very, very exciting time. Enes Kanter Freedom has declared for the WNBA. It's very exciting. He's decided that he's female.
After careful
and he is
consideration
declared.
and reviewing the current eligibility guidelines, I am officially declaring myself a WNBA prospect. If simply declaring who you are is all that's required, then I meet every single requirement necessary to compete in the WNBA. My team and I have carefully examined the WNBA's eligibility criteria and governing framework surrounding self-identification and inclusion. Based on the current guidelines, I can and am officially declaring my eligibility for the upcoming WNBA draft in May 2027. I am definitely not here to mock, make fun of, or disrespect any community.
Yeah. Yes. I am so glad this is finally happening, because it's going to force their fucking hand to put an end to this, or to just admit there it is a mess.
Or personal choices. I am simply asking that the current rules be applied equally to everyone. The rules that represent the very values many WNBA players and coaches have publicly advocated for. My team and I are prepared to ensure these guidelines are applied.
Yep, you have players out there saying, I would welcome a trans. Are you stupid? You will be replaced so quickly. Do you understand? Do you understand that how quickly you will be replaced? Very, very fucking quick.
Equally, consistently, and without exception. And I look forward to the WNBA honoring its stated principles. See you at training camp.
Let's see if they do it. Well, they're getting a little worried. In any case, it's not the end. Royce White has declared for the 2027 WNBA draft as well. 6'8" former Houston Rocket draft pick follows fellow former NBA player Enes Kanter Freedom, who announced his own plans to declare. This is exciting. I can't wait for this WNBA.
Earlier this week, I made the announcement. I'm transgender. I'm a woman. I identify as sometimes identifying as a woman.
Respect her.
For purposes of basketball, professional basketball. So I'll be declaring for the WNBA draft in 2027.
Can't wait for her.
Well, I mean, I think I'd.
God bless her. You slay, queen. Keep it salty, happy. Oh, yes, let's go.
But I'm a team first guy. You know, I'm a pass first kind of player.
Whoa, yo. You can't say guy. Whoa. Well, you know, you can turn on and off transgenderism. He's fluid, so it's fine.
I do the little things. You know, I led my team in all 5 major stat categories at Iowa State University. So I do a little bit of everything. I'll do whatever the coach needs me to do. I'll do whatever the girls need me to do. I think the WNBA could come out and make a definitive statement about guys with a pair of balls playing in the women's association. But you know, hey, that'd be probably too much like right. So, and I don't want to be discriminated against. No, I want fair treatment. I'm a black, I'm a young black, hopefully United States senator that would like a fair chance to participate as a sometimes identifying as a transgender woman.
And I think that's
athlete.
fair. I think that's fair. She, he, they, them should be able to declare they are whatever they want, whenever they want. That's how this works, right? Whatever mental illness you have, you're allowed to just do whatever, and people have to accept it. If you want to play women's basketball, well, then you can be a woman. prove it. Prove that you believe in a WNBA. Prove it. Or do the right thing and freaking put an end to this fucking charade that's going on. The WNBA doing the right thing and be like, listen, male at birth, male IRL, that's what you are. You cannot go through therapy and become a woman. You are a male. That is how it is, and you aren't allowed, right? We need females only, which females have ovaries, females have the hormones. We can tell, we all know. Brittany Griner, very questionable. He needs to get checked. They, them, he, she, whatever the fuck Brittany Griner is, needs to get checked. And we need to move forward. Well, the WNBA has had their hand forced. They have to address this. They have to. So they're going to discuss transgender athlete policies. They're going to try to decide what is a woman in our league. Because right now it says you just have to be a woman to be in the WNBA. That's the requirement. There's nothing else, right? They have no real guidelines. This should be very simple to understand for everyone what a woman is. But in this modern day, for some reason, there seems to be a large sect of people that don't really know what it is. So apparently we need to even more rules, even more discussion, and they need to change it to female only, which we were told that can't change, right? Remember when that was a thing? You can change your gender, right? He, she, blah, 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 but you can't change your sex. That's what they told us. But now you can, supposedly. You can be a male and go female. They just keep changing their mind. Who knows? So the WNBA commissioner said they're going to discuss it. She put a memo out saying, I know many of you have received questions in the recent weeks regarding transgender athlete participation in women's basketball. And I expect this topic will continue to receive significant attention, as it should. I wanted to reach out and share how we're approaching these conversations at the league office and to thank those who have responded to questions from the media with thoughtfulness and professionalism. Because really the players don't know. They can just say what they feel. They need to put a fucking end to this. End this bullshit immediately. Put an end to it. Females only. So let's see. She wrote that the league will always approach this topic thoughtfully, respectfully, in alignment with long-standing values of our league. Long-standing values? What are your long-standing values? Let's be honest. This has been a failure league from the start. I mean, we can go look up Angel Reese highlights right now and just kind of see where your league is at, bro. That chick is a disaster. Second, our players' eligibility rules. Unlike the eligibility rules for other leagues and governing bodies, are collectively bargained. Oh, great. This means that the players can still fuck this up, by the way. Lastly, preserving the integrity of our game and ensuring fair competition will always remain among the league's highest priorities. Yeah, the players can still push for transgenderism, not realizing they will get fucking replaced, but fine. So the league's collective bargain agreement says that only players who are women are eligible to play in the WNBA. That's all it says right now. But now we don't know what a woman is. We just don't fucking know, which is incredible. I can't believe we're here. And it's a serious conversation we have to have, which is a joke. But this is just where we are today. It does not include any more specific language than that. And of course, the two former players, Enes Kanter, Freedom, and Royce White, which we just watched, have declared themselves eligible. So they continue and say, we recognize this complex and nuanced topic. It's really just not. It's not. It's so simple. It's book open, closed. And we will continue to have important conversations with all of you and the Players Association in the weeks and months ahead. It should not take this long. This is a joke. We plan to convene additional discussions and offer listening sessions for any team leaders who would like to participate. Your perspectives and feedback are invaluable, and I appreciate those who've already reached out to share their thoughts. We embrace justice. This is what's worrisome. We embrace justice, equity. Not equity. Yuck. Equity is disgusting, by the way. It literally means you owe, right? You owe, you get the same. Equity. Yikes. Diversity and inclusion. This is a horrible sign for where this is gonna go. I do think we're gonna be seeing Enes. He's gonna be suiting up in the WNBA, bro. Those are the values that unite this union and allow it to protect women's sports while creating transformational change. God, they fucking let transformational change. This is by the way, this is WNBA's association statement. Okay. Hate abuse and demonization of any person or group of people, including transgender people, only fuel fear, division, and harm. We will continue to have hard conversations, but we will not be used as political pawns. You will be used as political pawns. You will be. Because if you allow transgender men into your freaking league, then your league, which is already a massive joke, will be a much larger joke. And this will run away from you much faster than you realize. To what point you're going to be like limiting how many transgenders there are per team or some shit? Because it's going to be so bad. Some WNBA players and coaches have come out. Right, we need to protect trans kids, Reeves said on August 1st. To me, it's a human rights issue. Every kid has a right to sports. Every kid... That doesn't even make fucking sense. This doesn't even make sense. Go play your stupid ass sport, you fucking clown. But if you're male, you play in the male team. If you're female, you play in the female team. It's not hard. You have a right to go try out and fail. No one has a right to sports. Yeah. Otherwise, every kid would make the team every time. You don't have a right to that. You don't. And if you're a male and you're going to the female sports, you're eliminated. You can't. You have to make it on the male team. If you don't, you lose. That's how that's supposed to work. The workaround for these mentally ill is insane. But it's absolutely a thing that we've been seeing en masse, and I would like to see it put to an end. Not only that, but Adam Francisco has officially declared.
And I just wanted to say that
Now, Francisco over here, he does work with Caitlin Bennett. He's done like camera work and worked with her and gone with her and things. He has his own channel. He also does. I like him. He's also been on Toasty's stream, by the way, which is really cool.
Hey guys, it's Adam Francisco, and I just wanted to say that I am so proud of Enos Freedom being his true, authentic self and declaring his eligibility for the WNBA. I wanted to piggyback off of his announcement, and I also wanted to declare myself eligible for the upcoming WNBA draft. If self-identification is the only eligibility requirement, well then, I guess I'm eligible too. And no, I don't plan on making any physical changes. No surgeries.
You shouldn't. Yeah, you shouldn't have to do any of this. Just say you're a woman. Just go. That's it.
No hormones. I'm not even going to change my name or my pronouns. But according to progressive rules, none of that is required to affirm my identity. I might be 43 years old, and I might be recovering from a kidney transplant. But after watching some recent highlights of Angel Reese,
and now, so he even had a kidney transplant, but you know what? Now if they don't let him in, now they're ableist too. I mean, what else?
I am confident, and I might be recovering from a kidney transplant, but after watching some recent highlights of Angel Reese, I am confident that I can contribute to a WNBA team, both on the court as well as in the locker room. I look forward to hearing from the WNBA, and I cannot wait to hear my name called in the 2027 draft.
It's going to be so exciting. Let's go see what he's got. Is he going to... I hope he throws a brick up. Please throw up a brick. I haven't watched this all the way. Please be a brick. Uh-oh. That's trouble. He's Clarking it. That was a three-pointer. Wait, are we... Angel Reese. Oh, what the fuck was that? What did it just do to me? Discard that shit. I went search. Angel Reese. I'm sure we can find some highlights. I'm sure we can find some highlights. Oh, no, there's got to be... Yes. She just gave the ball away. This is her right here, by the way. This is Angel. Look at her go. Look at her go. Boing. There she is, under the basket. Boing. It's not looking too good for Angel Reese right now, but I do believe Adam Francisco could do this. Look at her. She's driving. Oh, nice spin, and boing. God, she got the rebound. There we go. Pass to, I don't even know if they got to the player. Not very good. I don't even know. Block, thrown on the ground. She's in nowhere land now. She doesn't know what to do. Go to the basket, blocked. Like, can she jump at all? Like, how far off the ground did she get? Oh, she wasn't ready for that one. Blocked in the back. Not fair. That was not fair. Oh, there we go. Ow. Ooh. Yo. She's weak. She is weak. Look at her hand bend. She's got this. Look at her. White girl coming from the back. Watch Angel Reese's hand bend like it's in a video game. Look at it. Plonk. Well, this is UE5. There she goes. Frick. God. She sucks. She's like, what happened? You bricked. That's what happened. Dude, blocked again, bro. Dude, this is bad. This is bad. Where's that one with the layup? Like, honestly, can she jump? No one's even doing anything. She doesn't know what to do, so she just runs at this chick who's been botting her all night. She doesn't come off the... Dude, she doesn't even jump. She can't jump. This is crazy. Jesus Christ. So yeah, I mean, honestly, like most kids in high school would destroy her and replace her. I don't think they want to do this. I think they want to make sure it's female only. They will all get replaced, and the WNBA will be more of a joke. But maybe, I'll be honest, it might be more watchable. I'll be real. If it was like all transgender dudes, they were just kind of like people who couldn't make the NBA, but they were like decent at like their retired NBA or college players who just didn't quite get picked up. Elite high school students, I think it would be more watchable if you think about it. Maybe this is the right way to go. We could just have it like be like a B team for the NBA. Maybe. God, they're just bad. Yeah, the purple team just sucks less. Agreed. And just really quick, Fauci, we got the Senate Homeland Security Committee voted to hold Dr. Anthony Fauci in contempt of Congress. And we all know he pled the fifth over 100 times while being pardoned. This is against pardon rules. You cannot do this. For me, it was like 111 or 113 times that he pled the fifth. They should get him for a count for every single time he did it and charge him for every single one. A separate count every single time.
Question is on reporting of an original resolution regarding contempt of Congress. The clerk will call the roll.
Senator Johnson.
Yes.
Senator Langford.
Aye.
Senator Scott.
Yes.
Senator Hawley.
Aye.
Senator Moreno.
On behalf of the millions of people harmed by Anthony Fauci, resoundingly yes.
Senator Ernst. Aye. Senator Moody. Aye. Senator
There's
Peters.
a lot of ayes.
Senator Hassan.
No.
Senator Blumenthal.
No.
So they don't want to uphold the pardon. I'm sorry. They don't want to uphold the pardon, right? So if they're allowing him to plead the fifth and not charge him, then they're saying that you can just never speak as a pardon. They're allowing him to just do whatever, right? So again, it's a law that if you take a pardon, that you cannot plead the fifth. You have to just spill your guts. That's how pardons are supposed to work. And when you come in front of Congress and you plead the fifth under a pardon, that you could be charged because you're in contempt. These guys right here are saying they don't want to charge him, that it's totally okay. So, are you insane? This is crazy.
Senator Fetterman.
Even Fetterman said no, and he doesn't seem happy about it. He had even spoken against Fauci, but he's still saying no.
Senator Kim. No. Senator Gallego.
No by proxy.
Senator Slotkin.
No by proxy.
Senator Paul.
Yes.
Anyway, it's gonna be charged.
Mr. Chairman,
So, at least they have said that they've held him in contempt. Now the DOJ can go get him.
The yeas are 8, the nays are 5. On the vote by proxy, and for the record only, the yeas are 0, the nays are 2. On this vote, the yeas are 8, the nays are 5, and the motion is agreed.
Yeah, the motion's
Questions
agreed.
on
So he can be
reporting of
charged. Now it's just a question of will they do it? Will the DOJ do it? They need to do it. It has to happen. And this would be at least something for this clown who really hurt a lot of people. Like, he allowed people to die. Right? He did, because he made up bullshit rules on top of lying about where it came from. He knew. You think he didn't know? This guy knew. He knew. The question is, what did he know? How deep was he? And he's trying to protect his ass, and who knows what else. Like, him pleading the fifth could be protecting him from other countries going after him. Who knows? Angel Reese is 20th in scoring, yet she's on the cover of WNBA 2K26. I don't even know how she's 20th in scoring. You know what it is? It's because she grabs her own rebounds so much and puts it back in. She sucks, dude. She's fucking terrible. It's unbelievable. I don't know how you miss so many layups. She misses so many layups. It's not even funny. All right, let me go and see real quick where we are with this. I see. Okay, I do believe we're going to play Species Unknown. So let me go ahead and set that thing to public so we can rate it. So thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate you. We're going to be playing video games now. We're going to be playing Species Unknown. I'm going to move the cast over there and forward you all that are on YouTube. But if you're on Rumble or if you're on X, stay right where you are. Do not move. If you move, we're going to have some problems, you and I. We will have words. But let me go ahead and public this. Publish. Boom. Okay, that's good. And now I can. So I'm going to go ahead and make it so we're going to raid right into there. I'm not going to forget to do this time. Okay, we did. Wait, why is it here? Let me just make sure this worked. Let me make sure it worked. I clicked it. Okay, it shows it. Try this again. If this forwarding thing is going to be dumb, we're going to have problems. Redirect. There it is. I don't know why it didn't show up the first time. I think it just took a sec. Yeah, maybe I was too fast. Me bounds. Don't forget to get your me bounds. Me bounds. What's this? Boyd, what is me bounds, bro? What is me bounds? Void, what is me bounds? Rebounds? Me bounds? She gets her own rebounds? Is that me bounds because you get your own? It's an Angel Reese thing? Oh, I get it. Because she bricks it, so she gets her own brick. It's a me bound? I get it now. Okay. When you said me bounds, I'm thinking in the context of we're about to play Species Unknown. And I'm like, what the fuck is a me bound? I'm like, wait. Like, what is this? What do I need to play? A me bound now? I'm like, I don't know if I have me bounds. Yeah, okay. So, okay, never mind. It had nothing to do with that. I was being confused. Okay, sweet. All right, but yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out. We're going to go and play some games now, and it's going to be great. So we're going to go do that. I do appreciate everyone for hanging out, and of course, this is not goodbye. It's always see you next time, and next time should be Monday. I have no idea what time, but Monday. Or stay here and watch video games.
Lights are fading, game was strong. Time to say goodbye so long. We'll be back for another round. It's not the end, we run this town. Until then, keep up the fight. We'll face resistance, we're in the right. Gaming culture needs us to stay strong. So keep on going all night long. JayViper never says goodbye.
I'm trying to go live. It's not. Okay, there we go.